Raiders, Allegiant Stadium on the Strip in Las Vegas.
Yo!
Over 60,000 fans expected for a second straight night of Wrestlemania. And tonight's arrivals are brought to you by Wingstop. Do not send in the action. Get flavor delivered to your door at wingstop.com. Wingstop, bring the flavor. The main event tonight features the undisputed WWE Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Rhodes tries to spoil Cena's final Wrestlemania match and a 17th World Championship. Tonight, a big night for Judgment Day. Finn Balor, Rey Mysterio battle in a fatal four-way for the Intercontinental Championship.
Yo, what's up, bud?
Lyra Valkyria and a partner if she finds one because Bayley was attacked yesterday. The sensational Penta is here.
Penta.
He's for his first championship in WWE. He's in a fatal four-way match for the Intercontinental Championship. And defending that title, the unpredictable badass, the Intercontinental Champion, Braun Breaker. Can he keep his title tonight? The dogs are out in Vegas. And we celebrate 20 years of Wrestlemania for this man,
Randy Orton.
But the question is, who will the Viper face tonight? You are looking live at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada. We are jam-packed and sold out tonight for Wrestlemania Sunday. And in a matter of moments, we will kick off tonight with a woman known as the Eradicator. Mommy is here, and she wants her title back. Rhea Ripley in a triple threat for the Women's World Championship. The champion is Io Sky. She's been an afterthought as of late. She has no champion's advantage tonight. She's out to prove what she's got in a triple threat. And the EST of WWE, Bianca Belair, a stellar WrestleMania record. She won the Elimination Chamber to get here. Can Bianca Belair win the Women's World Championship?
To
WrestleMania! The greatest live event in entertainment!
tonight.
The moment has arrived.
Io Sky, you will defend the Women's World Championship against Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley. Tonight we're going to put the E in entertainment. That is for sure. The Intercontinental Championship's on the line. It is a night where history will be made on so many fronts. Tonight when lifelong dreams will be realized. Your time is finally up. And my time is finally now. You want some?
Come get some.
Get some!
And now, Snickers and WWE 2K25 present the Global Entertainment Spectacular, WrestleMania.
Take your time. Get your life.
Wrestlemania was in Las Vegas was Wrestlemania 9 at Caesar's Palace, and I was 16 years old. Here we are today at Allegiant Stadium for WrestleMania 41, and my middle daughter is 16 years old. WWE has always been a part of my life, which includes all of you. You are a part of my family because WWE is family. And I am so incredibly proud to say, welcome home and welcome to night 2 of WrestleMania!
Thank you very much, Stephanie McMahon. And we welcome you to WrestleMania Sunday.
Yo, what's up, HBK Jazz?
Michael Cole, Pat McAfee, and Wade Barrett. How was your debut at the commentary desk at WrestleMania last night?
Well, it's an absolute honor. I lost my WrestleMania virginity last night, but hold on. A man who has been around the block numerous times, Michael Cole appearing as an announcer at his 28th WrestleMania, which is a record, Michael. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys. Hopefully, I got a few more left in me, but also here tonight, the Spanish commentators. Let's head over to Marcelo Rodriguez and Jerry Soto.
Se trata de hacer historia de familia y esta noche John Cena podría hacer eso saliendo de Las Vegas con 17 campeonatos mundiales.
Lo que pasó anoche, lo que pase hoy, vamos a estar hablando de esto por décadas. Así que disfruten. WrestleMania. Huelga.
Sí. Sí.
I didn't know you knew Spanish.
Sí.
Title fight to start the night.
The Women's World Champion, Io Sky, who has never won at WrestleMania, but an opportunity to knock off 2 of the best tonight.
That's what it's all about right there. That championship she has earned. She's going to have to hold on to tonight as 2 of the greatest in the history of professional wrestling.
You notice that statistic, 3-0 in triple threat matches in her career. That's important, Wade, because under triple threat rules, there is no advantage for the champion.
Yeah, it's pretty much the worst nightmare of any champion having to defend in this scenario. It's one thing losing your title to a better woman. It's another thing entirely losing your title when you're not factored into the finish of the match whatsoever. This is the kind of match as a champ you avoid at all costs. But fair play to Io Sky. She took it on the chin and she's ready for combat.
You know, Pat, last year at WrestleMania, Io Sky lost the WWE Women's Championship to Bayley. Does that weigh on her mind coming into this match tonight?
No, obviously you have to have thoughts of yesterday's nightmares every once in a while, but she feels like she's a new Io Sky coming into this WrestleMania. She is our champion. She has had to retain it against Rhea, and obviously Bianca's been waiting, but
He. Yo. He.
Yo.
Yo.
Come out here on the grandest stage.
Oh, nobody. Yo, what? Yo, what's up? So, right now, by the way, it is Io Sky, Bianca Belair, and Rhea Ripley match. But the match didn't start yet. But like Io Sky, like entrance came on, and then Bianca's, and then Rhea Ripley, or Rhea Ripley's, then Bianca Belair.
There's a pause in here, Cole, wasn't there?
Yeah.
I'm on my own against the wall. The pressure's building, I will never fall.
There's a lot of boos. That's it. Hi, Kristen.
Ladies and gentlemen, for Bianca Belair here tonight. And there is a reason for that. Bianca Belair, Pat alluded Championship and then a special guest referee a few weeks later.
So I'll put it this way: if you win the Elimination Chamber as Belair and you earn yourself a
how are you?
championship opportunity against whomever the champ may be, you expect a one-on-one match. This is not that. This has got a lot harder for Belair, so I get why she's agreeing.
And this is emotional for Bianca as well. That is her stepdaughter enjoying this entrance with Bianca Belair at WrestleMania. She comes in at 4-1, but there's one loss in a battle royal. Bianca Belair is always
I'm not trying to get
the big stage. Remember the matchup with Sasha Banks in the main event a number of years ago here at WrestleMania. Will this night once again belong to Bianca Belair?
Double touch happening in the back was nothing short of impressive, which is everything that revolves around Bianca Belair, the EST of the WWE, the toughest, the strongest, the quickest, the baddest, and tonight, these two other people will walk out of here with the title.
Yeah, normally at this point, nerves are sky high, I'd argue, with the competitors in this opening triple threat match, though. They've all been here before, they've all done it before, they've all had massive success on this kind of stage in the past. Nerves maybe at an all-time low for a match of this magnitude.
Michael Cole, can you spell WrestleMania without the letters E, S, or T?
No, not at all. Bianca Belair, however, in her career has struggled against both Io Sky and Rhea Ripley. So let's see how that plays out here tonight.
A lot of roses there.
Hey guys, let's check out the Minute Maid Juice Box, where fans will be drinking the juice all night long. They're squeezing every ounce of energy into WrestleMania. And what's this? We got the Minute Maid mascot bringing even more juice, literally. Watch out, guys. He's not playing around. Let this serve as a reminder. But every day it feels like a Monday. Bring the juice.
Watch out, guys. That's something Michael Cole would say.
The Juice Box. He's got to be better than that loser from Pittsburgh, Iceberg.
Whoa, Iceberg probably enjoys some juice boxes. And shout out to the juice box.
What?
WrestleMania juice is one that is needed and appreciated. This place is awesome.
Listen to this ovation. I asked Rhea Ripley.
What?
She told me, because Rhea Ripley has been a part of every WrestleMania since the year 2020. She's had incredible moments at this big event. And tonight, Rhea Ripley plans to regain her world championship. Some Pat we had on the Pat McAfee show this past Friday. And we talked about this in the Countdown show. The one thing we've learned about Rhea is the maturation of Rhea Ripley over the past couple of years. And the word confidence now comes to mind.
Yeah, confidence in who she is. She said she's resorted to her truest self, her most authentic Rhea Ripley. And with confidence comes comfort. And when you have comfort at the biggest stages, that's when the championship title comes back home. Mommy is poised to leave Vegas with her title. And I don't think anybody would be surprised.
From Riot City Wrestling in her homeland of Australia to a dojo in Japan, to playing soccer and karate and swimming, to making the trek to the Performance Center in Orlando, Florida, to becoming an NXT UK champion, back to the States to dominate WWE. It has been an incredible career ride.
Mania.
She's an anomaly from Australia. And tonight, she's back on the biggest stage in sports entertainment.
Let's kick things off with the great Alicia Taylor.
The following contest is a triple threat match. And it is for the Women's World Championship. Introducing first, the challengers from Knoxville, Tennessee.
For fuck's sakes. First they say Io's gonna win, then they say Beyonce gonna win, then they say Rhea gonna win. Like, make up your win, bro.
Next, from Adelaide, South Australia, Rhea.
We got 6 watching.
And their opponent, representing Damage Control from Tokyo, Japan, she is the Women's World Champion, Io Sky.
The champion Io Sky with an incredible record against Bianca Belair and is also undefeated in her career against Rhea Ripley. Tonight defends the championship in a triple threat match. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is how the rules work. First woman to gain pinfall submission will become the world champion. There are no countouts. There are no disqualifications. And Wade, that means Io Sky does not have to be involved in the decision to lose her title tonight.
Yeah, absolutely not. It's a trepidatious time for a champion in a triple threat matchup like this. But Io Sky may have a major advantage. There is real bitterness between Belair and Rhea Ripley that has developed over the past couple of months, and they can't take each other out. That's where Io Sky benefits.
To your point, it's starting right now yet again.
Io Sky is, I told you, she's no longer going to be thought of as an afterthought. Io Sky starting things off against Rhea and Bianca Belair. And now Rhea and Bianca go after one another. Io Sky now looking to pick up the pace, and there's the power of Belair.
Although if Io Sky wants to get into a
Power game, boom!
great run-up from Io Sky.
And now Io showing off some of her athleticism.
Oh.
Nice kick drop to Bianca Belair. And a drop kick to Rhea Ripley. And we are underway in a fast-paced start for the Women's World Title.
I'll be right back because it's cold.
This is about to be.
To the nose of Rhea Ripley.
Oh my goodness.
It's fine.
Blockbuster. Covered out by Io. Steps
1,
up,
2,
with
kick
a
out.
Kick out.
What an exclamation point that would have been on this
Oh.
defense had she pinned both women simultaneously.
That was a double blockbuster, did you say?
Basement drop kick as well by Sky. And now Io targeting Bianca Belair. Io launched out to the apron. And Bianca sending the champion to the turnbuckle. Rhea Ripley with a kick drives Bianca outside the ring.
It's 2 kicks that have sent competitors outside of the ring by Rhea Ripley. So much power.
And Rhea now cannonball in the apron to take out Bianca. Remember, no countouts or disqualifications. Io Sky, the genius in the sky, fly and takes out Rhea right at the table.
Mr. Perfect Io Sky flying at WrestleMania.
Io Sky so reckless with her own body, the genius of the Sky doing what she does best. Now, moments prior to that was Rhea Ripley once again having laser focus exclusively on Bianca Belair and taking her right off the champ.
Roll through by Io.
Oh.
You know, one thing I've noticed, guys, in the early going, cover now by Sky, hook to the leg and a kick out of 2. It is much warmer in this stadium tonight than it was last night. Will that have any effect on the performers back?
Yeah, the sun certainly has its fastball. We are in the desert. It does feel like it's hotter earlier than it was last night. But this match could be the reasoning for it.
Io Sky now.
Kick out.
Bianca Belair, who's got a kick out at 2. Fast-paced matchup.
What?
In the early going. Who does that favor, Lee?
Well, in the temperatures like this, endurance does become an issue. And I will personally always back Bianca Belair, the uber athlete, in a scenario of pure endurance.
Now Bianca Belair.
High speed, though. You got to think Io's happy about that.
Yeah, nice suplex by Bianca.
What?
It goes to a power game.
Floats through
Hold on.
into another suplex.
Another suplex.
Showing off her power here. The EST. Marching around the ring with a vertical suplex to Io Sky into a kipper. Talk about showing off.
How could you boo that? You're booing greatness if that's the case.
People are like booing Bianca Belair. So from my prediction, probably like Bianca Belair will might turn heel, and be and align with the corporation with Rock and Cena. And I heard like Paul Heyman, Seth Rollins will help John Cena to win his 17th. I think Finn is going to turn on Dominic. Yeah, I agree 100%.
Again, we're back to that one-on-one match which these two have desired so badly.
Rhea Ripley now going to show off her power to Belair. Belair will land on her feet. Nice waist lock to Rhea.
Belair, of course, completely blames Bianca Belair for losing the championship to Sky in the first place after Belair was a distraction at ringside.
And Rhea now lifting up Io Sky onto her shoulder, up top. Razor's Edge into Bianca Belair.
The human missile, Io Sky.
Covered by Rhea.
1, 2, kick out.
Kick out by Io at 2.
Thought that was it. Bianca Belair taken out by the Razor's Edge javelin from Rhea Ripley, and somehow Io Sky keeps this match rolling.
Now Rhea Ripley really starting to show that physical dominance she has over it. Almost
Io with a roll through. Nice takedown by Rhea Ripley. Turns things around now, and
she's in full control of the Io Sky's legs.
she went for the prison block. Submission move used by Rhea Ripley. Can she get the champ to tap? If she does, it's over. And Rhea will be the champion. And Bianca Belair, though, from behind. And again, the inherent danger. The triple threat matchup. Power by Belair. Up on her shoulders. Bianca. Rhea lands on her feet. Nice deep arm drag. Missed with a big boot.
What?
And the same idea. Both faces can spice off the ring.
Absolutely incredible.
Io Sky, the first back to her feet. Bianca and Rhea both down in the corner.
Now, train attack by Io Sky. Rhea and Bianca.
Rhea and Bianca might distract each other too much. Now Io Sky's taking advantage. Io Sky says, that's it, Cole.
Making a point, this division revolves around me. I'm now going to put this one to bed.
Rhea now going to meet Io up top. Bianca Belair going to get involved as well. It's a dangerous situation for all three.
Oh.
Somehow landed on her face. Rhea and Bianca down as well. Critical moment, Wade, in this match.
Well, Bianca Belair was the chief instigator in that car crash from the top and the second row, but Belair took a nasty landing herself. Io Sky clearly getting the worst of this, but now all three women laid out with the title hanging in the balance.
Indeed it is.
This is awesome.
With the women's
People
world
chanting.
championship hanging in the balance.
All three women showing up and showing out when it really counts.
Who's going to survive this and become our champion?
Bianca not allowing Rhea to get back to her feet, at least momentarily. Sold out tonight, Allegiant Stadium. Rhea Ripley with a forearm. Bianca with one as well. Nice drop down by Bianca Belair.
Oh.
Kicks Bianca out of the boots. Io Sky.
Drop kick.
Kick flop, flip flop, Io Sky.
WWE.
The WWE fans to their feet. Bianca.
Spear.
Blasted Io out of the air.
The biggest risk in this kind of matchup is admiring your own handiwork. Io Sky getting lit up by this massive audience backing her to the help, and of course, Bianca Belair was ready to pounce.
Again, Pat, that shows Bianca's experience in this type of matchup.
She was waiting for Io Sky to be distracted, whether it was giving herself flowers or looking another way. Spears her out of Vegas.
Bianca, shooting star, cover now. Hook of the leg, and Rhea with a running knee.
Making that 450 splash there, Cole, but I get the point. Dangerously effective, guy.
Cover now by
Kick
Rhea.
out.
Stacks up Bianca for the championship and a kick out. Rhea cannot believe it.
Kicking out of a riptide. This is Bianca Belair finding a whole new level.
Io Sky thought she had it. Bianca Belair spears her out of Las Vegas.
And you're right, Wade. This is a 450 delivered by Bianca Belair. And then Rhea Ripley with a riptide to Bianca. We thought it was over here, and a kick out by Belair.
And that is the highest stack pin possible after the heaviest artillery in this woman's arsenal. If it didn't work, where the hell do you go from here, Ripley?
Rhea's going to turn her attention out of the champion Io Sky after Bianca rolled out.
If Rhea don't win, I'ma spear everyone in that.
Rhea Ripley.
Oh, DDT.
Rhea on her head. Great counter. A DDT by Sky.
Incredible flexibility.
Io now. Oh, right into a kick. What a move by Ripley.
It's like a capoeira kick right to the temple of the genius of the Sky, who is groggy, propped up gingerly against the ropes, and now in the worst position possible. What the hell is Ripley cooking up here?
Io Sky's dazed, confused, and about to be broken.
Io above the top rope. Rhea Ripley glancing out into the sellout crowd. Rhea.
Oh.
Io Sky countering a massive riptide. Sky, top rope, genius in the sky.
Oh.
Got the boots up. And Bianca caught it. KLD. Kiss it down.
Over. Oh. Whoa.
450s and riptides. The KODs.
Whoa.
Over the moon.
What?
Rhea gets her boots up. Perfectly timed. Io Sky rolls right into a KOD. That's supposed to be 1, 2, 3. Instead, Rhea Ripley breaks it up with ease. This is an instant classic to start WrestleMania Sunday.
Oh, hats off. The mental sharpness of Ripley there was just so good. Nothing pretty about it, like a defensive end slapping someone down.
And now Belair talking trash to Rhea.
What the hell?
Bianca all worked up. And Rhea Ripley's heard enough. And now the slugfest underway. That was a big right by Bianca.
Completely wobbled the knees of Ripley, who's still game to fight.
Now Bianca out to the apron. Ripley blocked.
The bitterness really has boiled over now, Cole.
There's some massive shots being thrown here late in the match.
Both women here looking completely reinvigorated as they throw the heavy leather.
And now Rhea dragging Bianca up toward the top rope. Bianca looking to block. Two of the most powerful women in the game going at it high above the ring.
Big right still.
Do you know whose match is after this? No.
About the worst place Bianca could have
out my prediction is between Drew McIntyre or versus Damien Priest or AJ Styles match. Oh.
Did you guys hear that?
Attempted a poison runner of the second rope, but
oh, okay.
Now with Ripley up top.
Oh.
The KOD.
Punches.
Well, this has degenerated into a hockey fight with headbutts at out. Wait a minute.
Ripley went for the riptide, countered by Belair.
Oh!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Using the brain as a weapon. KOD by Belair for the win.
Oh.
Over the moonsault.
Kick out.
Belair. Sky wins. Sky wins.
What? Here is your winner, and still
Oh, Io Sky won.
What a match! What a win for Io Sky!
Ladies and gentlemen, an afterthought no more. Io Sky retains her world championship on the grand stage of Wrestlemania. And wait, we thought this was in Rio.
Well, that was about a 20-minute highlight reel of a match. Where do you choose the replays from? There's so many options, but this was the moment. Belair, whipping the hell out of Rhea Ripley, was tasting victory. Up for the riptide, connecting so sweetly, stacking the pin, and with perfect timing, the over the moonsault breaking out. Bianca Belair eats it. Io Sky.
I'm like waiting for that John Cena match.
Entire build-up proved that this division revolves around the genius of the sky.
The genius of the sky hits the over the moonsault to break up the pin, then smoothly goes in for the cover. 1, 2, 3. What a brilliant display by Io Sky, our champion coming in and our champion walking out of WrestleMania.
Also, Pat, what a brilliant display by Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair in this match tonight.
This is awesome, Chance. Scattered throughout the entirety. An instant classic to kick off WrestleMania Sunday. And Io Sky stands tall as our champ.
WWE Shop.
Into my eyes, like a dream. Feel your heart like a dream.
For your dreams.
What's up, WWE Universe? Guess what? SummerSlam, MetLife, 2 nights, and I will finally be hosting. And nobody better try me.
WWE SummerSlam, a 2-night event at MetLife Stadium. Scan the code to register for pre-sale information.
Why Cardi B hosting WrestleMania? I meant SummerSlam.
With the best
Hmm?
news of the night. And the celebrities are out tonight, Pat.
Shout out to the stars coming through. Rock and Roll Hall of Famer.
Flavor
Founding
Flav.
member of Public Enemy. Flavor Flav
Theme.
is in the house.
Public
Great to
Enemy.
see you, Flavor, the man. How about Professor Randall Mayweather, UFC's current men's bantamweight champion. Absolute dog in the octagon, spending a Sunday here at WrestleMania. And Rich
the
the
Kid.
Kid.
My God, Rich.
Rapper out of Atlanta with his boy. I hope you have a fantastic WrestleMania Sunday here in Vegas.
And what a fantastic match to kick off WrestleMania.
Bro.
Congratulations once again.
Bro, why Io have to win? She was the first. I didn't want to win. I know, right?
Also tomorrow, it'll be WrestleMania recap. Sam Roberts, Megan Morant will be involved in that. And thanks for you guys for the
Hell yeah, brother.
tonight. Well, Money in the Bank to cash in.
Oh, Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre.
A Sin City street fight between the Archer of
Sin City street fight.
Cool Rebel in the chaos. Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre square off next. Here is the year-long journey that has cultivated this rivalry.
Be this whole year to get advantage of every one of my moments. I have nothing now to make it real life of living hard.
For the longest time, I was so focused on the individuals
Who's now?
in front of me.
Drew
I
McIntyre
realized
versus
that
Damian
somebody was
Priest.
benefiting every
Sin
time I
City
was
street fight. Right now.
WrestleMania 40, Drew McIntyre defeats Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. A moment absolutely perfect until it wasn't. Damian Priest cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase, robbing me of my moment.
Oh, okay.
But it doesn't end there, does it? Clash of the Castle, Money in the Bank, Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber. Avoid my attention. You've got it.
Tell them God's gonna cut them.
This isn't about the World Championships. You took that from me. This is about putting you down for good. So you can never take anything from me again.
I have nothing now to make it real life of living hard. Drew McIntyre, the victim. No holes in your logic, right? You're a hypocrite. You make excuses, you bitch and complain, and you point your finger at everybody else other than yourself. You don't have to paint me as the villain of your story anymore. I am your villain. I want you to stop playing the victim and become my victim at WrestleMania. The time to play is now, Drew.
All I asked for was for you to verbally explain to me how I'm wrong. Maybe face me like a man.
I'm a dream. Call me crazy.
No. You did what you always do. You hid in the shadows.
From underneath, I'll start to rise.
The shards of glass went in my eye, and I might never be the same.
I'm not afraid to play with fire.
This match is a year in the making.
They're not ready for this fight. At WrestleMania, I'm bringing the bicycles, but I'm gonna
Yo.
You're 100%
WrestleMania! Bro, I'm like waiting for that John Cena match. Nice steal.
It's a city
Street fight.
Introducing first from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 275 pounds, Drew
McIntyre.
It is only appropriate that this rivalry comes to us tonight as a Sin City street fight. The hatred wave between these two men is incredible.
Yeah, well, Drew McIntyre's mindset over the past several months has been one of victim, but he argues that Damian Priest has cheap-shotted him numerous times over the past 12 months, of course, starting last year at Wrestlemania, when Priest cashed in his Senior Money in the Bank contract on the new, at the time, champ Drew McIntyre. It's got worse from there. McIntyre is out for severe vengeance tonight. We have sacrificed numerous security guards over the past several weeks. We don't need it tonight. All bets are off. No holds barred. Sin City street fight.
You and I
Yo.
a couple
Hold
of
on.
days ago.
These two have been trying to get their hands on each other for a long time. And tonight, it's an all-you-can-eat buffet of physicality. Street fight
Street fight.
in Las Vegas. You know the things that happen on the streets of Las Vegas? A lot. The possibilities are endless on the Sin City streets, let alone whenever there's a fight to be had between two men that can't stand each other.
And this match tonight is brought to you by Doom, the Dark Ages rated tour. Stand and fight is the unstoppable Doom Slayer in a medieval war against hell. Available May 15th on Xbox Series X and X, PlayStation 5, PC. Pre-order now.
Drew's throwing all his Doom gear out right now.
He was dressed as Doom Slayer, I believe.
Well, there's Doom guy, there's Slayer, there's Samuel Hayden, Con the Gear, Indeed Brawl. The Dark Lord will get you every once in a while, but Hell Knight's a problem. Doom Slayer can really kick some ass. You know what I'm saying?
You're quite the gamer, like I said last night.
Well, the Cock-a-Demon.
The what?
The Cock-a-Demon.
The Cock-a-Demon?
That's right, Doom.
Yesterday it was Packer, today it's Cockadema. Whatever next, Pat.
Right now,
Who's this? Oh, Kerry King.
my face is melting cold.
Hey, I know, right? It's it's a songwriter for Damian Priest theme song. Oh, oh wow! I forgot his name though. Already. Why is he joining the match? No. He's like live. Yes. He's like performing his theme song with the guitars and not the
How
vocals.
incredible is Kerry, King of Slayer? He's touring globally as a solo artist and reuniting with the legendary metal band Slayer. We're back for select shows across the U.S. and the U.K., including one concert hosted by Damian Priest himself.
Damian Priest with a Slayer guitar solo to lead him into Wrestlemania. Into a street fight against Drew McIntyre. Has to be feeling like a professional wrestling god right now.
There's a complete shift in the expression of Damian Priest. Once he gave that quick nod to Kerry King, now laser focused on complete destruction of his opponent tonight, Drew McIntyre.
WrestleMania.
See a lot of celebrities front row. Might be their first time experiencing this. Yes, Slayer brought out Damian Priest with 10-foot-high flames.
And yes, this is WrestleMania.
Wait, dude died. He joined the match or just the entrance? The entrance, bro. He's like live performing his theme song. It's just like in living color. Who performed like cult of personality. It's like live performing their theme songs. Oh yes, including last year with
This
Rhea
is
Ripley
a street fight. Anything goes.
against Becky Lynch.
Submission. And McIntyre wasted little time going after Priest. Bells underway. And here we go. Dan Angler, the official in this
Black and
matchup.
gold.
McIntyre misses wildly. Priest sends him over the top rope. And this is going to be an ugly one, folks. And I mean that in a great way. Priest down with an elbow. Takes out McIntyre.
Anything goes here in this Sin City street fight. Priest with a big-time right.
Well, McIntyre gave it his best shot of that jump start, but that doesn't work, and your opponent is immediately back on top. It may be time for panic stations for the big Scotsman.
And again, McIntyre cashed in Money in the Bank in WrestleMania last year. McIntyre, who had held the title for just over 5 minutes.
Backstage! Come on, backstage.
On the steel ramp. Not only that, Damian Priest also eliminated McIntyre in the Elimination Chamber this year. It has been an annus horribilis for Drew McIntyre, and it's all been caused by Damian Priest. That is why Priest is going to be made a victim here tonight in the mind of McIntyre.
McIntyre, also the veteran at WrestleMania. This is his 12th WrestleMania match. Priest is now been involved in 4 over the years.
McIntyre's going to find a reason to hate anybody. Certainly a guy who thinks the world is working against him. That was a steel stare that Damian Priest hits off his face. Bong! Drew McIntyre's jaw says hello to some stairs.
And now McIntyre Priest stalking McIntyre. Damian Priest now dragging McIntyre and into the barricade. Ribs first.
Was it Wade here behind the hydration station?
Tables!
2 minutes deep into this one, and both men already put through the ringer, but clearly Priest has had the upper hand.
Had the upper hand. McIntyre with a right now, bouncing Priest chest first off the steps.
I mean, these two are so.
Now right on top of our table here.
These two both run 270, 280. Every shot takes so much out of their opponent.
These are big lads. They want to do big damage to each other.
McIntyre, just an angry dude as he glitters the steps off the face of Priest.
Right to the temple of Priest.
And again, Priest knocked to the floor.
This guy's going to have to get his hands up or he's going to keep eating steel stairs until he doesn't remember tonight.
Can't block that. Oh.
Kind of match, you just have to leave humanity at the door. It's a question of who is prepared to stoop to the lowest level.
Drew McIntyre is. You and I both know that.
Well, if that's the truth, Pat, Drew McIntyre is going to win tonight.
Another stare to the spine of Damian Priest. Beating up his spine, beating up his soul. McIntyre's in control. And now he's
That's McIntyre's brother.
Oh, this is...
And now taking a selfie. The damage he's done to Priest.
Hey, now last year,
Again, let's go back to WrestleMania last year. McIntyre was screwing around taking selfies at ringside with his wife. And what happened? Punk attacked the Priest, cashed in. You think McIntyre would learn after what happened last year?
If you're going to win against your most bitterest rival, do it in style. And that selfie, I guarantee you, has already gone viral online.
Well, I think Drew was thinking to himself, it wasn't a mistake last year. I'll do it again.
Oh, and now right to the ear. Right to the ear of Priest with that chair.
And this has all now become way too easy for Drew McIntyre. And Damian Priest looks like a beaten man.
It's like this man's at a home
wheelchair head off. What, nigga? What?
We've seen numerous shots already in this
skateboard head off.
Superstars out for several weeks.
Ambulance stretcher head off. I know. You see. Chill out, buddy. Chill.
There's a chair in the ring.
I know.
3 tables have been lifted from underneath the ring. 2 of them being set up for a nice 2-piece.
Man got rolled in a wheelchair all day. Who? Drew McIntyre or Damian Priest?
Right hand. And another one.
If you search up Damian Priest, you, me? Nah, probably you, of course, but who knows?
Damian Priest had too much durability. McIntyre taking way too long setting those tables up, and he's lucky he got out of this one, catching Damian Priest with that Glaswegian kiss.
He needs to stop taking the Scottish victory laps every time he gets the job done.
Oh!
And takes out Priest.
How much does he weigh?
275 pounds.
Damian Priest ate every ounce of that. The Flying Scotsman.
How about a flying bus?
Flying bus.
Unbelievable. This McIntyre's special. If Priest can handle all this, the toughness scale's got to be much higher. Drew McIntyre's asking for Vegas.
The swaggering confidence of McIntyre, a man who has been to the top numerous times in the past, but you know what's right at home here.
You know what's coming now? McIntyre looking for a claim.
Oh.
Damian Priest just threw a back.
Oh.
Man, Drew dodged it somehow.
Cover now. Hook of the leg for the
win. He's so lucky that flinched at the right moment. That chair bouncing off on an ugly angle that could have been way worse for Drew McIntyre. Could have lost an eyeball in that one, but bouncing back with a claymore. I have no idea how Priest.
No, we joking, by the way, Prime, and I know him personally. By the way.
With a Glasgow kiss, and now uses the chair for his advantage.
Again, working the spine in the back. He started with the steps. Now he's using the steel chair to his advantage. And once again, McIntyre to the spine.
And when your back hurts, your whole body hurts. It affects everything. Drew McIntyre with a big brain decision here to attack the spine.
And now,
no.
The chair around the neck of Damian Priest.
He can't do this.
Oh, I know I'm joking too.
He's getting annihilated.
Don't do it, Drew. That's too far.
McIntyre.
Choke slam.
Version of a South to Heaven flat out straight choke slam. Cover now.
Kick out.
Priest and a kick out by McIntyre.
Highly impactful, but you're right. It was a variation on the standard delivery, a desperation strike from Priest when it looked like all was lost. Take a look at this chair. It was a glancing blow off the forehead of Drew, which is why he was able to follow it up with that claymore. But here you go. Here's that choke slam. Not a full-on South to Heaven, and McIntyre just about kicking out. This one swinging back and forth in the last 60 seconds.
Well, the thing is, if McIntyre hit that claymore with that chair wrapped around Damian's neck, he would have decapitated him.
Over. over everything.
Now it's Priest who's going to return the favor. Did you hear that? I felt it.
That is a kidney shredding chair shot.
Cracking
The
his
lower back.
And Priest again.
cracking his back rack.
McIntyre is going to be peeing blood for weeks after that. I've seen guys put in hospital for that exact same move for several months.
One more. Damian Priest is thinking, he's not done.
And Priest now ripping the protective pad off the turnbuckle area.
Priest, the guy who grew up in some of the roughest areas of Puerto Rico and the Bronx, struggling with gangs daily. Clearly, he can take a beating.
Spine buster.
Spine to pine, pal. Drew McIntyre.
What?
Himself a breather in the middle of getting his ass kicked.
Look, all these instruments of destruction around the ring can aid you in destroying your opponent. They can also be a massive distraction. And Priest took too long setting that chair up, allowing McIntyre to somehow get back in this.
Now McIntyre setting up the table.
It is Easter. Happy Easter. That ain't no Easter dinner or lunch.
What?
That's a
What?
McIntyre.
What?
Destroying
wet slash.
Welcome to a Sin City
What?
fight.
What?
Happens in Vegas, stays in
What?
Vegas, and the way this
What?
is looking
What?
carcass of one
What?
of these two men is
What?
going to remain in the Mojave Desert.
What?
And now McIntyre with Priest on his shoulders.
Sheamus is furious, trying for that white noise.
And now a blow to the back. Priest down with McIntyre. Hey, yo!
Oh.
Cover!
Kick out.
Kick out by McIntyre. Priest, whose hero was the late, great Razor Ramon, uses the Razor's Edge to send McIntyre through the table and almost pick up the win.
Chico almost got the 1, 2, 3. What more does he have to do to Drew? Survey says 2 more tables available on the outside currently.
There's plenty of other weapons of destruction strewn around the ring and the ringside area. Pick your poison, Damian Priest.
And it's funny, most of these weapons were introduced by McIntyre and now are going to be used against him.
The danger you run in a match like this, falling on your own sword.
That's the risk of Sin City, Michael Cole.
Vegas always wins in the end.
Future shot.
McIntyre may have hurt himself, but he's still able to go into the pin.
Kick out.
Hit the inside leg, and Priest is able to kick out.
Yeah, you should be completely out cold after that one. The cranium of Damian Priest rattling off this steel. No way to block that whatsoever. Glassy eyed there, and somehow instinct kicking back into the Punisher just in time.
This is awesome.
For the second straight match, our sellout crowd chanting, "This is awesome."
This is WrestleMania, and these two are trying to steal the show and steal a win in a Sin City street fight.
Look at the anger and the disdain in the eyes of Drew McIntyre looking on at Priest.
Damian Priest stomping. Slapping.
Whoa.
Quick disrespect by McIntyre, and Priest is going to show no respect either. And now the slugfest underway in the ring.
Ali against Foreman in there. 2 heavyweights giving it their absolute best.
Woo!
Burning themselves
Woo!
out.
Woo!
And it's
headbutt.
again by McIntyre.
Clothesline.
Clothesline by Priest.
Priest needs a breather after that. How could you not?
And you're right, Wade. This has the feel of the old heavyweight matches of old in Las Vegas on the Strip.
This is the point both men know they should be home and dry. An opponent is not supposed to be able to take this level of abuse. But that hatred, that detached, ice-cold bitterness between these two is driving both men forward.
Both these men are going to feel terrible tonight and probably for the rest of the month.
The body is already screaming stop. And we might be going old school here.
Indeed we are. Damian Priest, who also idolized The Undertaker.
Oh!
The tables! Jump through the tables! Priest took a little bit too much time on the tightrope.
made him pay. Holy.
Lee.
Smirking through the grimace is McIntyre. The damage is done. Priest is a beaten man, but you've got to pin him.
McIntyre has suffered an immense amount of pain here tonight as well. Damian Priest, look at his eyes.
Neither man's body is cooperating whatsoever. The problem for Priest is his mind isn't cooperating either at this point.
What happened? Oh, Drew McIntyre like pushed Damian Priest into like two tires. Not tables, not tires, tables.
What does McIntyre have planned?
Oh!
Into the head, into the chair. Night, Damian Priest. That's gotta be it. An Uber Claymore for McIntyre.
Hi.
Wow.
Oh. It's confetti. Confetti. Confetti.
What an incredible, physical, violent match tonight between these two superstars.
We said at the start, who is prepared to
For
leave?
fuck's sake, for
Humanity
real.
at the door. The answer was both men, but clinical and pitiless. At the closing moments there was McIntyre, who took full advantage of his surroundings and sent Damian Priest to hell.
Damian Priest is down and out. McIntyre forcing the official, Dan Engler, to raise his hand in victory at WrestleMania.
Sin City Street Fight led up to the day.
Future shock DDT to start things.
Onto the steel stairs, he somehow kicks out of it.
And then Priest tries to go old school, and he paid for it.
Tables that McIntyre had set up earlier, he clearly had not forgotten about them. That chair in the corner with this Claymore. Priest's head sandwiched between a rock and a hard place. And that is just game over. After what was an epic performance and effort from two men who left it all out there tonight. Again, both of these two, medical attention immediately.
Damian Priest telling the official, I can't breathe, I need medical help out here tonight. Degler calling for some emergency help as McIntyre celebrates.
Oh. Oh, it's his windpipe.
Exclusive first look now at Doom, the Dark Ages, stand and fight as the unstoppable Doom Slayer in a medieval war against hell. Available May 15th on Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, and PC. Pre-order now.
Launch the Slayer.
So Drew McIntyre like Claymore he said against a steel chair. And then after the match, Damian Priest said that I cannot breathe. Probably it is something to do with his windpipe.
Rated M for mature.
This October, John Cena lands in Perth.
Perth? Okay. Hold on. I'm like fixing like the website. Okay.
Three nights, one epic weekend, all at RAC Arena. WWE TakeOver Perth this October. Scan the code.
RAC Rena Center.
WWE WWE returns to Perth for a massive weekend takeover this October as RAC Arena, Raw, SmackDown, and a soon-to-be-announced premium live event. And this will be John Cena's last ever match in Australia. Stay tuned for more details later this month. We'd like to extend a special thank you to The Weeknd and Playboy Cardi for Timeless, a theme song of WrestleMania 41 off the new album, Hurry Up Tomorrow. Make sure to catch Hurry Up Tomorrow, the movie, in theaters, May 16th. Pat, celebrities are everywhere in Vegas.
Absolutely. We can't thank everybody enough for coming. How about Jahmyr Gibbs of the Detroit Lions?
Fox is happy.
Absolutely. Everybody in Detroit loves Jahmyr, an absolute dog. Speaking of dogs, friend of the WWE, double champ, UFC commentator, Daniel Cormier is in the building. Right next to Tony founder. Tony host. And the host of the Roast of WrestleMania, happening tonight at 10 p.m. in the Blue Lodge Theater in Fountain Blue. Tony Hinchcliffe is here.
Oh, that's right. Hinchcliffe.
Aerial coverage provided by Goodyear, the best seat in the house since 1925. Happy 100th to the Goodyear blimp. And Wade, speaking of the Goodyear blimp, we saw Io Sky take a ride in the blimp this week. So did this man, Penta. In a matter of moments, will battle the fatal throughway for the Intercontinental Championship. I talked to Penta earlier today, and he told me this is a highlight of his career, being able to fly high above Vegas in the blimp, and he said being a part of WrestleMania, probably the biggest highlight of his career thus far. The stakes are high.
Penta, Braun Breaker, Dominic Mysterio versus Finn Balor. Right now.
Mysterio find gold in the desert. It's a fatal four-way for the Intercontinental Championship. Coming up next, for now, let's get a closer shot at how these four competitors got here. Intense, high impact personified. The unpredictable badass, Braun Breaker, the Intercontinental Champion.
Everyone thinks that they want to be in the title picture until they realize that I am the title picture. There isn't a man on this planet that can take my title.
Braun, my name is Finn Balor, and I shoot up little rookies like you for breakfast. I was the first ever Universal Champion, and soon to be again Intercontinental Champion.
Remember this matchup set up after Judgment Day. Dominic Mysterio talked to our general manager, Adam Pearce.
Thank you for getting me this match tonight. Thank you. Whatever it takes to get the Judgment Day back on top. Here's the thing. I think I found the perfect person to add to the Judgment.
Who?
What if we add Penta to the Judgment Day?
100% electricity.
Penta's taking the WWE by storm.
By storm.
By
storm.
Penta, the guy who just declared that he wants to come after my Continental Championship.
You know what? You're a snake.
I was wondering when these guys were going to be out here. The official distracted. Dirty Dom now getting involved. Dom inadvertently caused Finn to lose his balance. Franco retains. Now Dirty Dom, along with Carlito, through to the ring, attacking Breaker here. Wait a minute, it's Penta. Penta declared he wants the Intercontinental Championship.
How about in a ladder match?
Listen, I know you're good, but it could be better. I'm going to offer you a spot in the Judgment Day. You could be Intercontinental Champion tonight.
Breaker, Penta for the title. Penta's got a lot on his mind tonight. Dominic appeared and then an offer earlier on for Penta to join the Judgment Day. Oh, and Dominic now with a top box to the back of the knee. That'll cause him disqualifications. Breaker fighting back now from behind. Balor with a steel chair.
Judgment Day wants an answer from Penta.
Pierce has now made this official. Braun Breaker will defend the Intercontinental Championship against Finn Balor, Dirty Dom, and Penta at WrestleMania.
I will have my Wrestlemania moment.
Finn Balor did not seem pleased that Dominic was added to the match.
We've all heard what people are saying about Dom. That you're not tough enough. That you don't have the killer instincts. That you're a loser.
If it's a fight that you're looking for, I will gladly kick all your asses.
What? Go. Penta. Yo. Yeah, bro.
It's a winner, four-way match, and it is for the Intercontinental Championship.
We got 5 watching. Yo. Bro. Yes. Yes, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the
Guess what?
WrestleMania
What?
debut of the man who's taken
What?
WWE by storm
What is it?
since the beginning of the year. Penta. He made the national announcement yesterday that WWE has acquired the Mexican Lucha Libre organization known
Becky
as
Lynch.
AAA. First event comes in June.
Hopefully, hopefully not. It just gives me like SummerSlam Task 21 return of like suddenly Becky Lynch defeat Bianca Belair like under 21 seconds or 28 seconds 4 years ago. Bailey got injured, so she has to step. Hopefully not. I heard Alexa Bliss on Instagram, but let's see.
Penta was built for WrestleMania. I said it the other week. I can't wait for WrestleMania to experience Penta. The fans of the WWE Universe from all around the globe are getting a chance to experience this man in person for the first time.
Superstar that has brought on in record time thanks to this
Who's fighting? Oh, Penta, Braun Breaker, Finn Balor, and Dominic Mysterio.
No fear whatsoever on the biggest stage of his entire career with a massive prize on the line.
Had a great talk with Penta earlier today.
Yes.
Talking to him
For
about this
real.
night. He said last night he had tears in his eyes. He was emotional with his brother's debut at WrestleMania. Said he was going to be very emotional here at his debut tonight.
And we let him know quickly that he is supposed to be here. Just like his brother. It's a shame to say this kid is here.
Mysterio.
Well, it's a shame that Dirty Dom, who never earned that mask from his father, Rey Mysterio, of course, missed WrestleMania because of injury, that he couldn't get it off his head.
You don't know the first thing about Lucha Libre, do you? The mask is supposed to be difficult to take off.
Oh my God. Of course you're going to defend.
I got disconnected.
dramatic win.
16.
But nonetheless, I want to know who placed the sponsor for this match in the entrance of Dominic Mysterio. Because this match is presented by Dude Wipes. Bathroom Brawl. Make sure Dude Wipes is in your corner. Available on Amazon and at retailers nationwide.
Well, even dirty Dom Mysterio likes to stay clean thanks to Dude Wipes.
If you have a dump that's like Dominic Mysterio, go ahead and use Dude Wipes to clean the cheeks of all the disgusting shite.
You know how to spin everything.
What do you mean? It's just the truth. I'm an expert at Lucha Libre.
I thought you were going to say you're an expert at using Dude Wipes.
Everybody dumps. Those people dump dirty doms into the toilet.
Looks like he's been in the gym, doesn't it?
Couldn't get the mask off. Potential
Oh, Finn Balor.
teammate.
Or enemy.
Next, Chili with Rhode Island, weighing at 190 pounds.
Mysterio's corner.
Yo,
Welcome to the greatest luchador
yo,
on
I
planet
was drinking water, by the way, bro.
The three amigos, but blocked off the second one by Penta. You know who just showed up here at ringside, guys? He eating an apple. Judgment Day Carlito.
Things are looking real swell right now for the Judgment Day. Folly and Cahoot, excuse me. Folly and Control.
Breaker back in the ring, double team now by Judgment Day. Balor and Dom working very well together in this matchup here tonight.
Well, they simply had to. All those tensions put to one side. The pursuit of victory is
Breaker with a double suplex. I'm going to say it again, Pat. This guy's an absolute freaking nature.
This dude's an absolute beast. So strong, so explosive, so smart.
Belly to belly throw, tossing Balor around the ring. Dominic tossed as well.
With ease.
Braun Breaker, just a blast of kinetic energy.
Dominic tried to sneak in from behind, and he was spun around by a clothesline.
Breaker's just oscillating around the ring, and everything he does is painful.
Freaking Snyder. Two.
I mean, spot the weakness on Breaker, the technique, the conditioning, the power, the explosivity, and of course, the high-flying moves.
And the ring IQ and the second generation. I mean, the list goes on and on. That's why he's our Intercontinental Champion.
Hall of Fame genetics. The son of Rick Steiner, the nephew of Scott Steiner, the Steiner brothers.
Former professional football player. Has it all.
And the Steiners competed right here in Las Vegas at Wrestlemania the first time around. Kicked it out with a kick to the face. Dominic with a drop kick to Penta. Balor back on his feet, clears Breaker out of the ring. Dominic stalking Balor from behind. Puts Balor in the position.
619.
Carlito begging him not to do it. Balor intercepts. And now Finn is kicking away.
Has Finn betrayed Dom? No, not yet.
Backup driver for the win and the title. Breaker breaks it up.
There's that top speed of Braun Breaker coming into play, saving his own championship with that breakup just as it was slipping away. And this is the moment the turncoat Doherty Dom took his opportunity, took a shot at his own brother for the Judgment Day, but it backfired.
Judgment Day became Judgment Disarray as soon as there was
not yet, bro.
Finn Balor stomping a hole in Dom. Penta driver normally ends it. Braun Breaker with the quickness to save this match.
Oh, I'm like waiting.
Man, it is electric.
I'm like waiting for like the John Cena match right now.
Taking this company by storm, slugging it out here.
You don't want to back Penta in this fight.
Oh, what a knee! Holy! And then a big kick to the face.
Penta feels good.
Carlito gets involved. Carlito sets Breaker over the top rope. Remember, no disqualifications. Completely legal. Dom looking to steal it from behind. Kick out at two by Penta.
That tights there from Dirty Dom, but it wasn't enough to put away this luchador.
That bad apple Carlito and Mexican destroyer in the middle of the ring.
And Carlito getting involved, pulling Penta off the pin, and now sending Penta right into the announce table.
Well, Penta had this thing won, but it was taken away by Carlito, who's not even involved in the match. And Carlito lost the damn plot.
You're supposed to be out here.
Well, this suddenly does not feel safe whatsoever at ringside.
What are you doing? Get the hell out of here, Carlito.
Carlito, get the hell off the desk.
He's looking to take out Penta.
Wait a minute.
Oh, my God. Pat, look out. Look out.
Oh! Yo! For real.
Carlito's dead.
Carlito's dead. Braun Breaker took a hell of a bad landing. He's riding around.
That's a 15-foot spear.
We'll be trained Carlito. Yeah.
The That is a steel table completely collapsed.
That's what you get, Bad Apple.
That what you get, Bad Apple.
The dogs are barking.
What a matchup for the Intercontinental Championship. Penta turns around, breaker with a spear.
Hold on.
Dominic Mysterio with breaker in position.
619.
619 by Dirty Dom.
He connected cleanly with him.
Spear.
Finn
Oh!
Balor said not tonight.
The craftiest man in the match of his striking.
Leg laid by Balor.
All the years of experience.
Spear. Oh.
Kick into the corner. Breakers in the drop zone. Balor realizes it, guys. Breakers in the drop zone. Balor in the top rope. Balor with a coup de grace.
Coup de grace.
To win the IC.
Dominic.
Oh!
Dominic with a frog splash and the cover on Balor.
Yo, Dominic Mysterio won and pinned Finn Balor, Brian. Mysterio.
You felt something building over the last few months with this young man. Dominic Mysterio tonight did what he had to do, and he won the title by stopping his Judgment Day partner, Finn Balor, in the back and taking the title away from him.
It's every man for himself. Lie, cheat, steal, do whatever you have to do because this kid, Dirty Dominic Mysterio, those are for you, Michael Cole, has proved every salty hater on planet Earth wrong. He is the real deal. Not only that, he is now your Intercontinental Champion.
Michael Cole, you and I have obviously seen this Dirty Dom do a lot of despicable things. He's a walking, talking, dirty dude, like, but tonight, he got Mexican destroyered and he somehow kicked out with the help of Carlito.
Well, Carlito was pivotal in this one because clearly Penta had that thing won, but it was vital as a price to pay for getting involved in a match with Braun Breaker and Carlito. They never be the same again after that.
Dominic Mysterio won.
So it would be Liv Morgan.
Dirty Dom hits a 619 to perfection right on Braun Breaker's face.
And then this.
Oh.
Not allowing Dominic to hit the frog splash. Balor would hit the coup de grace. And then out of nowhere, Dominic Mysterio with a frog splash to his own partner. Judgment Day,
1, 2, 3.
Dominic Mysterio is now the Intercontinental Champion. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, don't pinch yourself. It's not a dream. It happened at Wrestlemania. Dirty Dom has won the title.
There are going to be some awkward conversations in the Judgment Day Clubhouse later on tonight. But one man will be grinning from ear to ear and shining like he's Rob Liberace.
Intercontinental Champion.
That is the Intercontinental Champ. Great job, Dirty Dom.
Carmelo, you're next. You ready?
They don't get ready. I stay ready. That's why I'm him.
Who's this?
Me. I'm him.
You mean Kim?
No, me. Him.
Oh, Tim.
Him.
Oh,
Jim.
Oh.
I am him. And you need a Snickers.
Get the wins. Yeah, I'm him.
WW2K25 presents. It's the main for you.
Tonight belongs to the American Nightmare. Rated T for teen.
WrestleMania 41 is brought to you in part by Zenny, the
WrestleMania.
eyewear of WWE. Fans get 10% off when they use the code WWE on Zenny.com and the Zenny app. Zenny, eyewear for everyone. Well, of course, they're watching in Los Angeles at Cosm, the interactive experience where you get immersive at WrestleMania. If you can't be here, and they just witnessed that incredible fatal four-way matchup moments ago. Again, Dominic Mysterio is your new Intercontinental Champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, the stars are out. A man who draws a reaction regardless. Colby Covington is here from the UFC. Thank you for making some time. And ladies and gentlemen,
Metro Boomin.
Maker, Grammy-nominated record producer and music executive, Metro Boomin is here.
And also Dean Norris, Law and Order. Organized crime is back for a new season, and this time it's only on Peacock. Chris Maloney returns to his iconic role as Detective Elliot Stabler, joined by Dean Norris as his older brother Randall Stabler. You can stream the first 2 episodes of season 5 now, with new episodes every Thursday exclusively on Peacock. Well, the Fountainbleau in Las Vegas is the official hotel of WrestleMania 41, and WWE returns tonight with the roast of WrestleMania, featuring Tony Hinchcliffe and NXT this Tuesday, April 22nd. Tickets on sale now via Ticketmaster. All I can say is, this is the destruction from Braun Breaker as he completely decimated Carlito moments ago.
What a bloody mess. I hope someone got insurance on this thing. Cracks shattered everywhere.
Yeah, this desk is certainly much more expensive than the old desk, but Braun Breaker took off from the Spanish announce desk, traveled 15 feet over here, busted Carlito in half, and then all hell broke loose in the ring, and now Dominic Mysterio is our Intercontinental Champion.
This thing is metal. Let's be clear on that.
Unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, up next we're going to celebrate 20 years of WrestleMania.
Oh, Randy Orton!
He's supposed to face Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens has a neck injury. He's going to need surgery. He's going to be out probably close to a year. Randy Orton, though, demands to have a match on his 20th anniversary. He's issued an open challenge. Who takes that challenge? We find out in moments.
WrestleMania.
Bad blood.
It's that next level experience.
WWE fans, looking on at Randy Orton. One of the all-time greats in WWE, the Viper, no stranger to WrestleMania.
You already know I got no poker face, and I don't like you. Well, lucky for me, it's just a matter of taste. What's that old saying? I don't like 110. Mama tried to warn me about times like this.
Randy Orton. There you go.
Randy Orton do at WrestleMania. They rise to the occasion. The Apex Predators had many distinct WrestleMania moments over the years. Revolution beat the Rock and Sock Connection. Revolution wins it. It is the Legend versus the Legend.
2005. Yeah, 10 years ago. Yeah, 7. ISO speed. What's good, my G? What's up? Yes, I'm like watching WrestleMania. I'm not waiting for that John Cena match, by the way.
I've been dealing with a pretty serious neck injury, and now I have to go get neck surgery.
Randy, I'm afraid that means that you no longer have a match for WrestleMania.
RKO.
For a few weeks now, they say whatever happens in Vegas
Stays in
Vegas. Whatever it is, I need my match at WrestleMania. This WrestleMania means so much to me, so I tell you what, anybody in the locker room, I challenge you to step up. I will be there in the ring, Allegiant Stadium. But know this, you will fall victim to the three most dangerous players in all.
RKO. Blue and yellow. Head. Yes, to me. They talk to me. Randy Orton.
From St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in for 290.
What's happening right now? Randy Orton. Randy Orton is the GOAT. What's up? I am Cherry. For real.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the 20th year.
So Randy Orton.
Has graced us with his presence at WrestleMania.
Yes. So right now, Randy Orton like doing his entrance right now. I am Cherry. Let me like check your YouTube channel out, bro.
An old school that'll be respected and loved forever. Pieced together by the wrestling gods.
Yo! Holy yo! What's up? Oh, Dom one. What's up, bro? Yo.
Tonight marks my 20th WrestleMania.
Yes. Yay. So right now I'm like waiting for that John Cena match. Holy shit, you know? And I'm like waiting right now, patiently. You know? And I'm like close to my goal on YouTube. And I'm like trying to like wonder who's the opponent, by the way. RK. Oh. Who is it? Aleister Black or Rusev? Because I heard Rusev or Aleister Black.
290 pounds. Quadzilla like build. 20 years of WrestleMania experience. Who wants some?
Yo! Yo! Joe Hendry! Yo! I believe in Joe Hendry. For real!
Say his name. Well, I can't believe it's Joe Hendry, and he appears.
I'll tell you what. The people say they believe in Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry's going to have to believe in Joe Hendry more than he's ever done in the past.
The TNA World Champion is here to challenge one of the all-time greats.
Well, after like Dom pinned Finn Balor was shocked, and which therefore he's jealous because Dominic Mysterio like pinned him for the Intercontinental Championship. Yo.
He took NXT by storm late last year, as I mentioned, the current TNA World Champion. If you're Randy Orton, what do you think about the appearance of Joe Hendry?
It's a shocker. It's a surprise. You expect somebody from the locker room, but we know the mindset of the Viper of late. He has a ton of rage that was directed at.
Damn, when's the live match? After Randy Orton match. Then John Cena. Bro, I'm like waiting for that John Cena match to be on it.
That's Dirty Dom. I assume this man is going to be trending soon as well.
Can you imagine if Henry walks in on the 20th anniversary of WrestleMania for Randy Orton and pulls up a massive upset?
So I don't get this. If Randy wins, he's the TNA champion?
No, I don't think the championship's on the line.
I think that should be something.
Henry Orton one-on-one here tonight.
Joe Hendry became a viral sensation last year with one of the catchiest songs ever written, and People Power has dragged the Scotsman from Edinburgh
Randy
all
Orton.
the way to this marquee matchup here at WrestleMania.
Henry made a debut back in 2013. Randy Orton has many great moments on the stage of WrestleMania. And went for an RKO early. Henry pulls him up, shoulders down. Orton kicks it too.
Yeah, make no mistake, Joe Hendry is no slouch whatsoever. Won championships around the world, decorated amateur wrestler. He is a veteran of over 15 plus years.
Great, that's all great, Wade. But the bottom line is this, okay?
This is Randy Orton, bro.
Randy Orton beat John Cena and Triple H in a triple threat match at WrestleMania 24. He beat Bray
2008,
Wyatt at WrestleMania 33 to win the
2017.
WWE title. Oh, and Henry, though, knocks down Orton.
Trying to convince me that Randy Orton's good. Randy Orton has beaten me up more than anybody else on the roster. I know full well exactly how dangerous the Viper is.
I was trying not to bring that up to embarrass you, but you're right. Orton misses wildly. Neckbreaker by Henry.
What the hell is Joe Hendry doing at WrestleMania?
It's the element of surprise here. It's called the Viper Cold.
Oh, no. Try not to get involved. Try not to fall into the trap of Joe Hendry.
Randy Orton just staring down at Henry saying, what are you trying to do? A little poke to the eye.
Referee behind the back roll missed that.
And the WWE's Apex Predator begins the hunt.
Yeah, Joe Hendry, welcome to
Power Slam.
The Viper was looking bewildered in the early goings of this one, but he has snapped back into his regular form, and this does not bode well for Joe Hendry.
Remember WrestleMania 10 years ago? Randy Orton delivering that awesome RKO to Seth Rollins as Rollins came off the top rope.
the voices in Randy's head have figured out who the hell Joe Hendry is.
Vintage Randy Orton.
Now it's clinic time.
And Randy's having fun.
You say whatever name you want at this point. Joe Hendry can't hear a thing. His brain is scrambled.
Oh, he's going to that place.
The Viper coiled, ready to strike.
Okay.
Those who believe in Joe Hendry can believe.
Look for the RKO. Henry now scoops up Randy Orton. Joe Hendry. What? With a freaking nature fall away slam and a kip up.
Tremendous power from Joe Hendry. 280 pounds of the Viper thrown around with abandon.
Able to hit that. It looked like he was standing ovation earlier on.
RKO!
Smile at the camera, Joe Hendry.
Thanks for coming. There's your WrestleMania moment.
That's a big win in your 20th WrestleMania there.
The 14th time world champion.
It was a game effort from Joe Hendry, who did momentarily at least take control and get close to a shocker. But the bright lights of WrestleMania will dazzle anybody. But be careful because the Viper is always coiled and ready to strike.
1, 2, 3.
But smile to all the people at home that have believed
6
in
watching.
him to get him to this WrestleMania. And Randy Orton, with 20 years of experience, says, I'll take that neck if you don't mind. RKO, 1, 2, 3.
Only 2 men have held more world championships than Randy Orton.
What's Randy thinking here? Does Randy believe?
Cena and Flair at 16 apiece, Orton and Triple H at 14.
Look at this.
Tremendous moment for the TNA World Champion Joe Hendry.
Well, hats off to Joe Hendry. No one else in the locker room wanted any piece of this version of Randy Orton.
I think we know what's coming.
RKO for good measure.
Welcome to Mania, Hendry. I believe in Randy Orton.
We are in Vegas.
Made WWE like broke it in the fourth wall.
You can play for a trifecta. Randy Orton.
Fourth wall.
That's
funny though.
You should have sent Godzilla out tonight. Randy Orton was not losing on his 20th anniversary here of the Showcase of the Immortals.
We got 6 watching. Yes, I'm like close to my goal on YouTube.
If he wakes up.
I mean, that certainly needs to be one of the things that has to happen, but if he does wake up, he should be proud.
Classic plans. Los Angeles, June 7th.
Here is your winner!
Get that money, then I disappear. I'm gone. Then I'm gone.
Then I'm gone. Then I'm gone. Ay. Then
Intimate
I'm gone. Ay. Then I'm gone. Ay.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the announcement was
Oh,
made
why not?
WWE has acquired the Mexican Lucha Libre promotion known as AAA. The first fans experience will be Los Angeles, California.
Why not the
Saturday,
Staples
June
Center?
7th. Worlds collide. It takes place at 12 noon Pacific, 3 o'clock on the
Or-
East Coast. It's a
or
key
Crypto
When
Arena.
that's over, head on down the street to Intuit Dome because it's 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. It'll be money in the bank. What a Saturday in LA.
Huge shout out to the highest earning touring rapper in the world. His Air Jordan collaboration revolutionized the sneaker world. And he was in the ring with
WrestleMania 41.
Theme, featuring Playboy Cardi, is the official theme song of WrestleMania 41, which is available now on his latest album, Utopia, a record that debuted #1 on the Billboard 200 chart. Absolute banger. Theme by Travis Scott, the WrestleMania official theme. And you can shop the all-new WWE Cactus Jack collection, available for a limited time only on WWEshop.com and Fanatics.com. Travis Scott, a part of the WWE family. His Cactus Jack collection is must-buy and available now.
He was part of a WWE World a bit earlier today. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, the Maverick, Logan Paul.
AJ Styles match. I forgot about that.
The phenomenal one, the veteran technician AJ Styles. Looks to remind the viral sensation it takes more than a big mouth to dominate in the ring. The Maverick versus the phenomenal one. Next. In the meantime, here are the egos and confrontation that form this match.
AJ Styles match up next. I'll be right back, though. What? I'm back. Boo. We got 6 watching. I remember yesterday was 10. Yo, I'm like waiting. I'm like waiting for this John Cena match.
Every angle needed.
Oh, my audio got disconnected. I need to refresh it.
Back tonight is presented by the General Insurance. The General Insurance gives you a break when you need it most.
Wrestlemania.
Logan Paul, he's been incredible in WrestleMania. He's 2-1, and last year he beat Randy Orton and Kevin Owens in the same match. Logan Paul has been spectacular.
Logan Paul is so humble, is what his song says. Yes, he would say, I'm great at everything. I could be the most insufferable human on earth. And instead, he shows up and shows out every time.
AJ Styles, phenomenal. White and blue.
And his opponent from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds,
Phenomenal. AJ Styles.
Guys, AJ Styles finds himself in the 5th WrestleMania match of his career. And tonight, taking on a young man who has taken WWE and the entire planet by storm, Logan Paul. Man, you've got to be impressed with how quickly Paul has taken this game.
Yeah, the guy's an absolute natural. Love him or loathe him. And I feel like the vast majority are on the loathing end of the spectrum. He is appointment viewing. Every time he's out here, he shocks, he surprises, and very often he has success. But what a major opportunity it is for Logan Paul to cement himself as a bona fide top-tier competitor with victory tonight.
He was a great amateur wrestler in high school and college. He then wanted to become an entrepreneur, taking over the internet and digital world, making himself hundreds of millions of dollars. He creates, he builds, and since he's gone to the WWE,
Yo!
he is taking over. Now he's going to take on a man who's been around the world and back in this professional wrestling world. The phenomenal one, AJ Styles.
You know, When you talk about the loathing for Logan Paul, I believe a lot of it has to do with the fact that people are jealous of what this young man has accomplished so far, and not just his in-ring career, but in everything he's done in the business world.
Well, there's supposed to be a natural order to success. You're supposed to pay your dues, come up the hard way, earn it every step of the way. The problem with Logan Paul is he didn't have to do any of that. He simply jumped the line and was immediately really good. You're right, it's jealousy.
Mediocre people love to fall in line. Greatness likes to get to the top quick. Logan Paul will bet on himself every time, and now he's found himself eye to eye with a phenomenal one.
Mediocre people also like to blame others. Logan Paul blames no one as he locks up with AJ Styles.
AJ Styles.
What's your strategy against
AJ Styles.
Ahead of AJ Styles already. You can't match his experience, but you can match his athleticism. And I don't say that lightly because AJ Styles is just otherworldly athleticism. Logan Paul is as gifted as they come.
You're not going to push AJ Styles around, though.
But I think Logan Paul's okay with a little bit of a fist fight as well. This is actually a great matchup.
Well, I'll tell you right now, Logan Paul on several occasions over the past couple of months has outfoxed and outsmarted AJ Styles. He's done that because Logan Paul doesn't think the same way as the rest of us. It's part of why he's had success. And when Logan Paul thinks differently, it makes it very difficult to figure out and outmaneuver.
The thing about Logan Paul is he's always developing, always learning. He knows he's new to the game, but he wants to get to the top as fast as possible.
Tremendous aptitude for WWE as Logan Paul hangs on and says, not quite it. AJ, very quick and agile. He set across the ring. Styles with a shoulder block.
And then AJ gave him a little two-piece talk after Will.
He caught by Logan Paul, turns around into a drop kick by Styles. The veteran has Logan a bit out of sorts in the early going.
AJ's just waiting on him here.
Covering.
AJ's three steps ahead of Logan Paul at this point.
We talked a little earlier about how you're supposed to be coming up the hard way, paying your dues, earning it the old-fashioned way. AJ did all of that, and it must be vexing to him that somebody who didn't have to do any of that is essentially his equal here at Wrestlemania.
Wait, I don't know if you noticed. I don't know if we caught it on camera. And AJ Styles now using the apron to his advantage. This is all fiddly move. Tie up your opponent to the apron, blind him, and attack it. And that's what Styles is doing here.
I'm back. Welcome back.
Styles, you noticed he was favoring that ribcage. He was simply playing possum, baiting the less experienced Paul into it, and then catching him with that apron trick.
You talk about that long road to the top that AJ took. You learn a lot of tricks. In that long road.
That'll cave in your orbital bone, Logan Paul. Like I know Logan Paul's been in some boxing fights in his time. He's never been struck quite like that before.
Those are the things that Logan Paul is experiencing.
Welcome back, bro.
First time. Every time. AJ Styles has done all of these things hundreds, if not thousands of times. There's new stuff being presented to Logan Paul on the biggest stage.
And Paul drives Styles. Rips first into the barricade.
And if experience is a weakness for Logan Paul, resiliency is a massive strength. We've seen it time and time again against the likes of Roman Reigns. It's very difficult to keep down.
AJ reversal sends Paul now into the barricade.
He also has an unflappable confidence in himself. Might be because he's so humble. Might be because he's from Ohio. Might be because he has had success at everything he's ever done.
Yeah, Logan Paul does not know how to fail. As Logan has bounced face first off.
AJ Styles.
Referee Jessica Carr.
AJ Styles.
A partisan crowd here completely backing the phenomenal one.
And Logan Paul, great move, stepped out of harm's way, sends AJ into the post.
I've never seen a man.
And on the other side, a whip into the post by Paul with authority.
He might have dislocated his shoulder right there.
Yeah.
Just smart there from Logan Paul using what was available. I've never seen a man so resilient and impervious to negative energy being thrown his way from a massive audience like we have here today. It's almost like fuel to Logan Paul. Music to his ears.
He was born and raised on the internet. There's not a lot of positive things said on there. You can't handle a couple boos or some negative comments, you'll never make it on the internet.
Oh, the top and launches himself. And AJ Styles and Paul is pumped up here.
That athleticism, you see, just springboard crossbody to the outside with ease. With ease, no problems at all. Not tired, not even sweating.
Look, AJ Styles is a man at times grappling with his own career mortality.
Bouncing Styles off the Spanish announce table. AJ,
His last name Styles.
Sends AJ off the apron of the ring.
Styles knows the sands of time are running out on his own career, and he has to make every grain count. He badly needs a victory here tonight.
Great move by Paul to roll back into the ring and break the count.
I believe he's eyeballing his drone that he caught earlier today.
Yeah, he caught that out of the air.
Like a pet, he's been hanging this thing.
Oh, look at, we got a shot for the drone now.
Oh, welcome back, Crown.
This is going on social media.
Got hit by that way.
Nice breeze to it.
He does. Buzz the tire a little bit there, drone Frank.
And now look at this. Logan Paul now using the apron to his advantage. And that's the aptitude we've talked about with Logan Paul. He's a quick learner. He never makes the same mistake twice, and he turns AJ's offense around on him.
He's also competing against the very best. Every time you see Logan Paul in WWE and learns the best tricks from all of them, absorbs them into his own movesets.
And here we come now. Paul top rope. AJ in trouble. The Paul from place connecting. Cover for the win. Styles kicks out.
It genuinely felt like Logan Paul just found out that you're allowed to use the apron on the side.
Logan Paul is just as natural a high flyer as you'll ever see. He'd go air to air with the best, including AJ Styles. Beautiful hand time and execution there. And Styles is in trouble now.
The Paul American hitting the ball from Grace. Logan Paul rolling. That's the name of their show on Max, currently available.
And I like that as describing him. As we said, AJ clustering into the corner.
This is that flip side of Logan Paul, from the entertainer to the bully and the thug in the blink of an eye.
He understands what it takes to be great in this business. He wants to be great at this business.
There's a time to perform. There's a time.
Oh, the overbomb! The overbomb by Paul for the win. Hooks the leg. Styles just grab the bottom rope.
Yeah, and anytime you can't kick out because you're so beat up, you have to reach for the bottom rope. You in dire straits. That was so well executed by Paul once again. The face of Styles bouncing off the back.
Uh-oh. Logan Paul was asking for a little noise.
Well, this isn't going to get him any cheers.
Brother.
And a big boot.
Oh, yeah. To the ear, big move.
And dropping the big leg.
Oh, kick out.
And a kick out. Only Ty Smith could do it better.
Yeah, that was more of a taunt than anything towards AJ Styles. Didn't even get a 2 count. It just goes to show the kind of dominance Paul is showing.
I feel kind of tired.
Logan Paul, that boxing background you guys talked about earlier on.
This is one of the biggest punches we have seen in WWE. They're getting a little too cocky. And AJ woken up something inside AJ Styles.
Yeah, Styles gonna take the fight to Paul.
Well, there was nothing cute about that from Styles. Simply muscled Logan Paul back to the corner and let him off.
Logan, second rope, AJ taken out, covered out, for the win, kick out at 2.
AJ tried to catch Logan Paul in midair, but too much has been taken out of the phenomenal one already, who looks at this point like he's running on fumes.
Smooth move by Logan to turn that into a pin. Almost stole a win right there.
That move salt knocked the Styles a bit out of sorts.
The moon pulp.
Oh, kidney shot there from Logan Paul.
European uppercuts. Couple uppercuts down by Paul.
Just shows the range of offense that Logan Paul has available to him.
Hi, BB Summer.
Logan Paul's biggest asset has always been that surprise factor. The cat came out of the bag a long time ago. Nobody should be shocked about this performance from Logan Paul. Wonder what you're going to accept. He ain't a newcomer. He ain't An outsider, he is the real deal, and he's doing it under the biggest spotlight of all.
And he continues to evolve each and every time out.
He's scared to take his time and celebrate himself, though.
And that might be the kryptonite.
Biggest of stages. All is shine. AJ Styles stops himself. AJ now picking up the intensity. Logan Paul doesn't realize that Styles did not go and he will now as AJ unloads to the clothesline. And here comes Styles in a phenomenal one.
Representing an entire industry in a lot of people's eyes.
Styles with Logan Paul up on his shoulders. That's vicious Styles there, and he right to the back of the neck.
This is a different Styles to the one we've seen over the past 25 years. He's packed a hell of a lot of muscle on that frame, and he's using it to full effect now, powering Logan Paul around.
Earlier today, he's got to keep up with the kids.
He's very jacked. And at this moment, he needs to end this.
Oh.
Don't let Logan Paul get a second win.
Starting to pick up his offense now.
Come on, AJ Styles.
If you want to win.
Styles vertical suplex drops it right to the back of his head. Cover now. And a kick out by Paul at 2.
Most of these men have to figure out what the hell they have done.
Vertical suplex into the brain buster, dropped him right on the back of his head.
I really feel like Logan Paul slipped on a banana peel here, just getting too braggadocious, absorbing too much spotlight. You can't do that against an AJ Styles.
It didn't feel like the right time to take a victory lap, and AJ Styles has made him pay for it. What's he thinking now?
Looking for the Styles clash to put Logan Paul away. Logan able to turn it around.
Close to a low blow there from Paul, but
AJ lands on his feet into the corner. Logan Paul got a bit overzealous, ran into the boot from Styles.
Trying to set the pulverizer.
Logan Paul is the one who's really slowing down and in the drop zone.
And Logan Paul caught AJ.
Reverse, reverse, please reverse.
And Logan Paul caught him. And a rolling senton by Paul.
That was 3/4 of the ring.
And a kick out by Styles. That was incredible.
Oh my God, that was about the longest lion salt I've ever seen. I saw how far AJ was away. He can't possibly be trying this, can he? Oh yeah, he can. That's what the Maverick does. He shots, he awes, and ultimately he's back in control.
He's an absolutely incredible athlete. We're sold out tonight. Over 60,000 yet again at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas for Wrestlemania Sunday.
Yeah, I am staying up
Stuff like that truly is a cheat code to the very top of the industry. Proof positive of why Logan Paul is right here.
There's an audible in the middle of the match. Let me do a 3/4.
Again,
here's the thought. Here's what Logan can't do. Can't keep getting caught up and celebrating himself.
Because you're going to get caught at some point by Styles.
Yeah, but he's going to do a lot of great things. You can't celebrate everything, Logan. You got to keep it moving.
Another well-placed elbow by Styles.
Backflip off of.
Lands on his feet. Has Logan up. He's going for the Styles clash. Logan Paul able to grab the ropes to count. Oh, and a kick by AJ.
I love you so much.
Point of the spine there. Toe to the spine. No protection, but somehow Paul fighting back.
And bounces AJ off the turnbuckle.
Look, we're at the point in the match now where it's crucial. What is driving you? Both men in agony.
And look at that. That clothesline cover, hook of the leg now by Styles. A slingshot clothesline, lariat, almost put Styles away.
A man driven by fame against a man driven by passion. And right now, there's the man who wants the spotlight the most, Logan Paul, who's looking like he's closing in on victory.
Pat, you know better than anyone what a win at Wrestlemania does for your brand.
Absolutely, and let alone Logan Paul's brand, it's already on top of the world. Ron, everything else he's done. Buckshot lariat, though, in the middle of Wrestlemania to end AJ Styles, that could have been it. That should have been it. Logan Paul's playing his greatest hits right now, and AJ Styles is still in this match.
Titanium-loaded right hand.
One of the biggest punches in the history of our game. and he's lining it up on the phenomenal one.
As that play to the right hand from a prior injury has used it to his advantage. Styles ducks underneath. AJ Styles and Logan Paul up top. Down goes Logan Paul. Styles cover. Is it enough? Near fall for AJ.
Just like that, the experience of AJ Styles almost puts Logan Paul on his back for good. At this point, you got to be wondering who has more gas left in the tank.
It's not only that, it's also who has the deepest playbook, and you have to give the advantage there to the phenomenal one in his 25 plus years of experience.
Who has the move? Who has the power to put this away? Who's walking out of Wrestlemania a winner?
Logan Paul has barely moved for the past 1 minute.
Styles off the top rope, caught. Got caught by Paul, who got his knees up and Logan an opportunity.
Veteran got baited in there, and now he's going to pay the price.
Oh, look at this. Logan Paul going to pull one out of AJ
Reverse.
Styles' playbook.
The ultimate
With a
insult.
Styles clash.
No. Kick out.
Paul. AJ able to
Yeah.
roll through though. And AJ Styles now.
Yes.
Turn things around into a Styles clash of his own.
AJ said, you think you're going to do that to me without an answer? Yeah, all right.
Oh, look at this idiot. That's that Jeff fool. One of Logan Paul's entourage who always sees me getting involved in these matchups.
This damn Jeff.
It's what you call Plan B for Logan Paul. Plan A wasn't working.
Staking around this damn
Oh,
Jeff.
wait a minute. He's got brass knuckles, but carrying
Carrying
cross.
cross.
That's got Jeff.
Do it to him, Gary. Break Jeff in half.
And now AJ Styles gonna send Jeff.
He rolled like a.
Saw his light flash before his eyes.
I told this story on Monday.
He rolled like a bone, man.
Just put it on. Please, Howard, please. Please just put it on. It's not about me and you. It's about everything, please. Put it on.
Oh, wow. He rolled like a roller coaster.
Please. Please, Howard, put it on.
And AJ Styles will use the brass knuckles, but he'll deliver a right hand to carry across. Cross has been begging AJ Styles to do the right thing and try to beat Paul tonight.
The mind.
So he wants him to go back to his evil ways to get a win for the industry.
And Styles now setting up for the phenomenal forearm top rope. Logan Paul. Bang! Paul with the
No!
hand.
No!
Pulverizer at Mania.
Logan Paul beats AJ Styles.
Damn it.
His plan backfired.
Yeah.
Well, AJ Styles refused to be corrupted by the wicked and sinful Karrion Kross, and it turns out that was a major faux pas. What a victory for Logan Paul,
who did not use the brass knucks, did not cheat at all, only used his titanium fist in the pulverizer.
Well, arguably the Jeff and his brass knucks were a major distraction for AJ Styles.
AJ, he goes for the 450.
This is
I'm not trying to like stay up. I think John Cena match will like be around 10. O'clock or 10:30 or 11. Or 9:50.
And then Jeff showed up with the brass knucks.
This damn Jeff always getting his face on camera, trying to bring the brass knucks, and Karrion Kross says, He tried to get AJ Styles to use the brass knucks, and AJ said, why don't you take a seat, Karrion Kross?
AJ Styles was trying to do the right thing, but clearly tonight it was completely the wrong thing in pursuit of victory. One right hand layup, and then this perfectly executed pulverizer. Perhaps now the greatest move in WWE. As if you didn't hate Logan pulling up already, he pulls that out.
I wonder how many people are going to blame Karrion Kross for that loss.
I blame AJ Styles. He had the opportunity, he refused to take it.
Why don't you just give some credit to greatness? Logan Paul picks up a win from AJ Styles.
Welcome back. It's time for the lightning round, presented by Snickers. The topic is wrestling. Miz, are you ready?
Born ready.
Define the following terms. Squared circle.
Mathematically impossible. Next.
Suplex.
I don't like soup.
Hurricane Rana.
So Italian?
Chop.
In order of lamb.
Delish. And that's time.
I did awesome!
Miz, I think you need a Snickers.
Snickers satisfies.
The Undertaker.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is WrestleMania Sunday in Las Vegas. Entering this year's WrestleMania, these were the statistics for the show of shows. 421 total matches, 456 unique individuals, and broadcasts from 26 different cities. The celebration of WrestleMania. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we invite you to be a part of a brand new docuseries which will be airing on Netflix. For the first time ever, step into the WWE's writers'
I love you
and
Summer
outside the ring
forever.
with their favorite WWE superstars, where the drama is
And
just
this is
as
a hard
intense
time
off
making
stage
with my
as it
hand.
is under the spotlight. It's called WWE Unreal, and it launches this summer on Netflix. That sounds pretty cool.
Oh, it's going to be awesome. I can't wait to Netflix and watch. You know.
Nonetheless, aerial coverage provided by Goodyear, the best seat in the house since 1925. Happy 100th to the Goodyears, with plenty of celebrities here tonight.
That's right. So many stars are out, and we can't wait to say thank you to them. How about Vanessa Hudgens, actress and singer who rose to fame as Gabriella in High School Musical. Absolute superstar, 2 down from Samantha McAfee. And then also, Rana Dagobani is here. Rana Naidu is now streaming on Netflix. Massive family member of the WWE. Terrence Crawford, the unified welterweight champion in WBA, junior middleweight champion, undefeated record, throws hands, and his family has obviously had a blast.
My guy's here.
Quavo. Yes. I love you forever, Summer. Mwah. Oh, I fixed the free website. Okay. Oh, it's on already? Okay. Can I have the sound? We can just. Welcome back, John. Yo.
Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, they are the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan.
Well, Liv Morgan's got to be happy. Her boyfriend Dominic Mysterio won the Intercontinental Championship earlier on tonight. Now Liv defends the tag team titles. I hope you guys saw the countdown show earlier today. Kathy Kelly in a very interesting interview with these two. Liv got very defensive when Kathy started bringing up the attack on Bayley yesterday. Liv said we had nothing to do with it, but nobody was accusing them of anything.
Well, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez have some prior history with false accusations being thrown their way after the whole Jade Cargill attack, so I'm sure there's an element of PTSD floating around that mind at the moment.
Yeah, certainly probably get a little defensive if people think that they're doing things they're not doing. What they are doing is championship title reigns more than anybody else in the history.
Yeah, 3-time tag champs, that's a record.
They call themselves the greatest women's tag team of all time, and there's stats that back that up.
This match is brought to you by Papa John's. Order pizza and more for delivery tonight. I wonder if they can deliver a pizza to ringside right now. We can share that with the beer we had with George Kittle a few moments ago.
I didn't get any of that beer, and I'm actually furious. I used to like George Kittle. He is on the bottom of my tight end list.
That's Mr. Antisocial. You should have joined us. The Judgment Days World Tag Team Champs are taking in the serenade of the love of Las Vegas.
Never a true word said, Pat. You've got me there.
Oh, who's the mystery opponent? I mean, partner. Mystery partner.
We've learned. I didn't hear you wooing, Wade. Have some respect for our Intercontinental Champion. Introducing the challengers. First, she is the Women's Intercontinental Champion, Lyra Valkyria.
To be clear, Pat, I respect Lyra Valkyria in singles competition. However, she's heading down to the ring now with whoever a partner may end up being. It's going to be a hastily thrown together tag team against the tag champs.
Let me stop you there. Lyra and Bayley were a hastily thrown together tag team, and they went on to win a gauntlet match to qualify for this tonight.
You got me there. Lightning did in the strike a couple of weeks ago when that team ran the gauntlet. Lightning doesn't strike twice. Enjoy it while it lasted, Lyra. You'll be back to singles competition before you know it.
Lyra is a prodigy. I think you put anybody with her, they have a great chance to win anything.
So who will it be?
Who's the partner?
How do you feel now, Wade? And the tag team partner from Dublin, Ireland.
Oh, what's next? Becky Lynch defeat Liv Morgan underneath 20 seconds. Like SummerSlam 2021.
The man has come back around to Las Vegas, Nevada.
And Liv Morgan has got to be beside herself. The last time we saw Becky Lynch was almost a year ago, when Liv Morgan beat her inside a steel cage. Liv Morgan's been telling the world for the last year that she retired Becky Lynch.
60,000 plus jaws just hit the ground because the man is back.
Lyra Valkyria with her fellow countrywoman Becky Lynch to team tonight. And Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez
I'm a little scared.
they're going to have to game plan
scared.
pretty quick. What happened, lady?
Scared.
What happened, lady?
Well, stop mouthing off. frankly, in my opinion, this match should be struck off the card.
Becky Lynch just asked the Judgment Day if the Judgment Day can hear this crowd 100% on Becky Lynch's side.
Liv, are you scared?
Raquel, you a little
Are you
nervous?
scared? Are you scared?
Uh-oh, you're scared.
You're
You're
scared.
scared. You're scared.
Couple of biased commentators to my left right here. Behave yourselves and act like professionals. Allow these athletes to get into game fun.
I simply asked her a question, Wade. Nothing
You went
biased
for
about
16
that.
times in a row, and it wasn't asking, he was taunting.
So this is interesting. Lyra Valkyria and Becky Lynch have become great friends over the last couple of years. Lyra Valkyria really she got herself on the map when she knocked off Becky Lynch for the NXT Women's Championship.
Well, the reason Lyra Valkyria got into the industry in the first place is because of her admiration for Becky Lynch, a fellow Dublin.
So it happened for
mentor. So allow me to bring everyone back down to earth after all the excitement of the past couple of minutes.
Judge
Becky Lynch has
29.
competed in the last 12 months. How rusty is she going to be in this hastily thrown together tag team?
There he is, Mr. Buzzkill, Wade Barrett.
Mr. Realist.
I love you, BB Summer.
Becky Lynch. Again, I mentioned the history
Oh,
between
I
these
was
two.
counting like
Title from Becky Lynch back in May of
because
last year.
Becky
Thanks
Lynch
to Dirty Dom.
turned
Now, the
WWE
tag will be made to the powerhouse.
and some touched to one, and it's true. And then she came back then she returned at the same stadium
Becky with the right hand.
4 years
Becky
ago.
Lynch has been a tremendous performer at Wrestlemania. Remember, she was one of the 3 women to become the first woman in history to main event Wrestlemania back at Wrestlemania 35. And now Becky quickly trying to choke out Raquel Rodriguez to start this matchup.
A lot of people talk about everything that Becky's been doing since her last match. How about training and getting better?
And here's Lyra Valkyria, the Intercontinental Champion, who is now legal.
The Irish ladies beating up Raquel Rodriguez right now.
Lyra beat Raquel with the title on the line a few weeks ago. Lyra's been a great champion as she delivers the step-up hidden Sagiri.
Just did a cartwheel off of Raquel's
nice deep arm drag, and this is the WrestleMania debut of Lyra Valkyria.
What a nice entrance into the match that was. No signs of nerves whatsoever for this youngster.
Lyra now with a big kick pocket. Raquel Rodriguez.
Just having Becky Lynch by your side must be a massive confidence boost after that initial loss of Bayley.
Wade, after watching Lyra since her debut at Monday Night Raw, she has the confidence through and through.
Valkyria kicked Morgan on the apron.
Lyra's unbelievable.
Oh, yes.
I love you forever.
Alley boot to the boot. And this referee, Jason, has a little too slow on that count for my liking, allowing himself to be distracted by Becky Lynch, and that cost Raquel and Liv.
That was great tag team wrestling there by Becky Lynch, distracting the ref so he couldn't get the 3 count. But Liv Morgan tossing Lyra right into the boot.
And here comes the tag to Morgan. Liv is a 2-time women's champion, crown jewel champion as well. 3 times the tag champ and a Money in the Bank winner. And here comes Raquel Rodriguez. We mentioned the 3 tag team title reigns with Morgan. She also held a tag team title with Aaliyah, and that makes her a 4-time tag team champion.
Absolute tag specialist, no matter who the partner is. But I'll tell you this
Oh,
right now,
okay.
2025 has been the Liv Morgan World Domination Tour in large part because of the presence of the powerhouse Rodriguez.
Raquel Rodriguez will do anything for Liv Morgan.
Cool.
Tag team champions now have isolated and beginning to dominate the Intercontinental Champion.
This is what happens when a real tag team in Liv and Raquel goes up against a hastily thrown together tag team with no chemistry, no cohesion, just a little bit of friendship.
Much like Dominic did earlier, Liv this time actually connected with the 3 amigos.
It could be a glorious evening in the Judgment Day clubhouse, and now Becky Lynch completely losing the plot
And our tag team champs are taking advantage. Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan got Lyra isolated.
The rush of blood to the head to Becky Lynch, who has been out of action for a significant amount of time and is now getting frustrated as the minutes go on.
Power of Rodriguez. Cover to retain. Kick out by Lyra.
The feathers exploding all over the ring on that impact there. And Lyra Valkyria is in big trouble.
It's a duck hunt out here. Birds everywhere. Big boot from Liv Morgan. Raquel's got the power. Liv's got the ruthlessness. That's why they're 3-time tag team champs.
Lyra Valkyria needs the durability here. She has to try and ride out this storm and try to get over to the fresh Becky Lynch.
This is classic tag team wrestling here, isolating the opponent, freaking tags in and out.
Exactly why they have consistently won tag gold. Held on to tag gold, but that maneuverability of Valkyria may be the opportunity. There's no tag there to Liv Morgan, risking a disqualification.
Kick right to the ear by Valkyria.
Yo.
Lyra needs a tag bad.
What time in there from Liv Morgan.
It's an absolute menace out here, Liv Morgan is.
She just made Becky angry is all she did. And Becky Lynch now in pursuit of Morgan.
Liv runs her right into
Raquel with a boot to Becky.
Classic cat and mouse right there.
Well, the officials lost complete control of this. Now looking to settle things down again.
The officials lost control, but more importantly than that, Valkyria has lost all control.
There's a big slam by Rodriguez to retain yet again, and Lyra kicks out.
Liv Morgan grabbed the titles, thought it was over. How could you not?
What a commanding performance it has been from Raquel Rodriguez. It's hard to step out the spotlight or into the spotlight when you're next to Liv Morgan, but Raquel Rodriguez, this is a major coming out party.
Lyra, great move, hanging on to the ropes, trying to battle back now. Elbow by Valkyria, been a great Intercontinental champion. Posted, shoulder first for Raquel. Tag made. Here comes the man. And Becky gets some revenge here on Liv Morgan. Been almost a year. Lynch has been waiting for this.
Absolutely. The WWE Universe has been waiting as well.
Step up into Gary Carter on the shoulder.
Catch it clean, but adds another right to the face.
And one to the other side. To Liv Morgan. Becky looks in tremendous shape, Wade.
No signs of ring rust whatsoever. Unmatched finesse from the man Becky Lynch going skyward.
And Becky down goes Rodriguez.
Rolls through her.
Liv Morgan. The big slaughter.
What a night it was for hubby Seth freaking Rollins last night.
Well, depends how you look at it.
Got victory in the main event, Cole.
And
How would
Becky.
you put it?
Baseball slide takes Morgan out.
Becky Lynch is in mid-season form.
Potentially acquiring gold imminently.
Becky now takes out Morgan.
Big right on the outside.
Liv
Morgan
back into the ring.
getting ragdolled around by the mob.
Liv Morgan just scrambling and everything she's trying is
And out into the disarmer. Look at the disarmer now. Morgan, though, able to turn it around. Didn't quite get it. Now she's going to get the disarmer. Armbar to the disarmer. Becky's got it locked in. Becky's got it locked in. Is Morgan going to tap out to the disarmer? And a boot right to the face.
Answering the prayers of Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez saving the goal for her team. Not only that, getting back in full control.
Raquel got out of control, sent over the top rope. Morgan looking to capitalize.
Smart by Lynch there, using the momentum.
Good night, Becky. Covered by Morgan. Valkyria breaks it up.
Just enough left in the tank of the Intercontinental Champ to keep this one alive.
I have no idea where Lyra came from. Perfect timing for her and Becky Lynch.
Able to hang on, deliver the kick. For Oblivion again. Lyra Valkyria. Caught by Rodriguez. Raquel taken out with an DDT.
Tornado DDT on the outside.
Morgan drops Lyra Valkyria Becky
Damn.
back on her feet. She's got Morgan. There it is, the manhandle slam. Becky and Lyra with the goal.
Here are your winners and the new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. The Women's Intercontinental Champion, Lyra Valkyria and Becky Lynch.
Welcome back, Becky Lynch. And remember, back at WrestleMania 35, when Becky won, she became Becky 2 belts. Guess what? Lyra 2 belts here tonight at WrestleMania.
Well, this industry changes in the blink of an eye. What oblivion there should have been a successful defense for Linda Raquel, but Lyra Valkyria had other ideas.
Tornado DDT on the outside to Raquel Rodriguez.
And then Becky with her patented manhandle slam. Welcome back, Becky Lynch. She wins her second tag team championship. And once again, Pat, we can start calling Lyra 2 belts over on Monday Night Raw.
Well deserved, well earned. The mentor leads the way as Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria are tag team champs.
You walked into my life like a dream. Feel your heart like a dream.
Sad snacks. 2 heroes with a passion for drumsticks
John
are
Cena.
about to lay the snack down. Snack down!
Tax season just got sweeter.
Snack down!
The snack time champ is here.
Snack down!
Snack down.
Knock down! Another day, another drumstick coming soon.
John Cena match up next. Hell yeah. Saturday, May 10th. Backlash. St. Louis, Missouri.
Well, it's the first premium live event following WrestleMania. WWE Backlash. Coming to Enterprise Center in St. Louis, Missouri on Saturday, May 10th. That's 3 weeks from yesterday. Tickets on sale now via Ticketmaster.
Tonight's WrestleMania highlight of the night is brought to you by Avian, the official trash game of WWE.
Well, this was the fatal 4-way for the Intercontinental Championship. Penta, Dominic, Balor, and Breakker. And off that Mexican destroyer, we thought Penta was going to pick up the win before Carlito of Judgment Day got involved. Now remember, no disqualifications in a fatal 4-way matchup. But Carlito would pay for this as Braun Breakker delivered an unbelievable spear. Back in the ring, Breakker's intentions could be. Delivers a spear to Penta. And it looked like Breakker was closing in on retaining the championship until Dominic Mysterio would get involved with a 619 to Breakker. And Dirty Dom was rolling until his Judgment Day buddy, Finn Balor, made sure he didn't deliver a frog splash. Well, at least at that point, coup de grace by Balor. Balor's going to win, right? No way. Dominic, frog splash to his Judgment Day buddy. He pins his Judgment Day partner, and it's Dominic Mysterio who wins the Intercontinental They're enjoying Cousins, of course, in Los Angeles today, watching Randy Orton in a celebration of 20 WrestleManias. India, for the first time ever, enjoying their premium live event weekend on Netflix. They're also enjoying themselves in the United Kingdom, in Glasgow, Scotland, having a blast. Watching things go down at WrestleMania, and then at the 35th fighter weight, Misawa Air Base in Japan. It's all about WrestleMania.
Y'all seen the match? Ooh, yeah! Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yeah. Austin 316.
Oh, hell yeah! Stone Cold, honey, on a four-wheeler. Gives me nightmares.
Gives me nightmares.
A feeling of pure joy. The Texas Rattlesnakes at WrestleMania. You never had them chase you around on that thing.
Oh, crash time! Those security barriers are severely strong, thankfully. Like a shot on the faces of ringside. Oh
my goodness. That young lady's okay. If you're having a great time in WrestleMania, give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Some of you heard me, some of you didn't. I said if you're having a great time at WrestleMania, give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Damn right, what?
I'm out here to announce tonight's attendance of night 2 of WrestleMania. And tonight's attendance is officially 63,226. Now, I've been in a lot of buildings just like this, and it seems like there's more than 63,226 people here. So I demand a recount. Sometimes when you want a job done right, you've got to do that job yourself. So I want everybody to sit down and remain still. Here goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, white, 6, white, 7, white, 8, white, 9, white, 10, white, 11, white, 12, 13. It's going to take a long time to get around this stadium. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
20.
All right, that's bullshit. 63,226 here tonight. And that makes for a total of 2 days of WrestleMania, 124,693 solid ass cats. I'm hoping that everybody makes it home safely and that we see you again on next WrestleMania. And that's the bottom line, because Stone
Cold says so.
And it is time for some Steve Rogers.
Do you spare us your blow here, Steve?
The Hall of Famer Stone Cold Steve Austin, who won the immortal moment of the year in Hall of Fame with Bret Hart for their great match at WrestleMania 13. Stone Cold announcing the attendance of 124,693 over the weekend, 63,226
Now I'm awake a little bit. But the John Cena match! Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch one, man. I'm going after it. I got it. This thing's gonna explode right now. I'm a soccer player, not a footballer.
Welcome back, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Hell yeah!
There's a big puddle at your feet, Pat. I hope that's beer.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's salute Stone Cold. Let's salute WrestleMania.
Cheers, Quavo over there. What a night. Stone Cold Steve Austin comes out and says, we've had 124,693 people celebrate WrestleMania here in Las Vegas. What a time to be alive.
Hey, well, listen, WrestleMania really doesn't end tonight. We're going to continue with tomorrow. WWE World live at 12 noon Eastern, 9 o'clock right here in Las Vegas. It's the Pat McAfee Show. Live at ESPN, I get the opportunity to guest host, and you've got two tremendous guests.
Why? Yeah, we got John Cena, 9:15 local. The doors for WWE World will open at 8 a.m. And then Paul Heyman is going to have to answer for his...
We're going to have to hear what Heyman has to say. Cena's going to be on
Tribal Chief.
Win or Lose, which is in our main event, coming up next. The last time is now. It is final.
Yo!
Most real champion, John Cena, will attempt to dethrone the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Yo!
The undisputed WWE champion. Right after this break, right now, here's the breakdown of the jaw-dropping moments that have shocked the world as John Cena closes out his career in pursuit
You
of
can't
the
see me.
17th world title.
I'll be right back.
My name is John Cena. I'm a kid who grew up.
The champ
Is here.
For 25 years, I've been the victim of an abusive relationship. I don't need you anymore. For 25 years, you only care about yourselves. I don't care about you. At WrestleMania, I make history. I will win that championship and retire with it.
17 does not happen. But what does happen
is I get the heartbreaking privilege of beating my hero in his last chance. You with that disgusts me. All you have done here is ride the coattails of my success. You sat by my side for years and stole every secret. You are a common fan like them. I was chosen. But you know who chose me? They chose me. John, I am standing right here. I am holding this above my head. At WrestleMania 41, the last real champion is taking 17. Does not happen. I am going to ruin wrestling for everyone. This stays with us.
So, is it like a remix? Hold on. What? It's a new entrance, right? Oh. Yo, I thought it was gonna be like a new entrance thing.
No video package, no color, no nothing.
A bleak entrance ahead of what could be a bleak future if this man wins tonight and ends up retiring with the WWE Championship.
It is John Cena's final WrestleMania. It is his final year of active competition in WWE. And he vows tonight to win a record 17 world title.
John Cena.
But the odds do not bode well for John Cena. His last singles win was 7 years ago. His last singles win at WrestleMania was 10 years, a decade ago. It's just a look of disgust and disdain looks over this audience. And tonight's main event is brought to you by Drumstick, the official partner of WrestleMania and America's favorite Sunday cone. There's only one ultimate snack that's chocolatey, creamy, crunchy, and crispy, and it's Drumstick, the Snackdown champion.
Those things are so good.
Wade, we talked to the Countdown Show today. You give John Cena absolutely no chance to win tonight.
Yeah, look, you've called John Cena time and again the GOAT, the greatest of all time. That is an argument that you can make based on his history. The truth is, if you do agree that he's the GOAT, we haven't seen the GOAT version in 7 or 8 years. He's lost his last 3 matches at WrestleMania, I believe. When was the last time he actually won a singles match in WWE? This man is a shadow of his former self.
Yep.
Wrestling has more than one royal fan.
Dun, 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 dun. Adrenaline. Whoa.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the drumstick squad has taken over the
I beat
WrestleMania
you,
main
Summer.
event. Leading the charge is the OG drumstick coach. He's dancing, he's dabbing, and he's dripping in deliciousness. This Las Vegas crowd can't get enough. And that's why drumstick is America's favorite. It's crunchy, chocolatey, creamy, and crispy. What more can he ask for? Drumstick is the ultimate snack. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Cody Rhodes' mother, Michelle, his lovely wife, Randy, and his daughter, Liberty, are in the front row tonight. Cody Rhodes and his daughter, Liberty, soon to be 3, in his arms. Looking on as her daddy tries to stop John Cena from making history tonight. There's his sister as well. Cena trying to win a 17th World Championship that would break the record that he now holds with the Nature Boy. Ric Flair for Cody Rhodes. It is about being the man. It is about being the quarterback. It is about
John
leading
Cena.
WWE into the next generation. Something that John Cena did over a decade ago. Cody Rhodes hopes to keep the title. John Cena hopes to steal it away. It is our main event of WrestleMania.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the undisputed WWE Championship! Introducing first, the challenger!
John Cena, 17 career WrestleMania.
Massachusetts, weighing in at 251
Rising.
pounds, John Cena!
He walking. That's funny.
And his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 222 pounds, he is the undisputed
WWE Champion.
the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes!
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to start my call of this matchup tonight by saying I plan to be very unbiased in this match. Everyone knows the relationship I've had with John Cena for 20 years. Cody Rhodes for 20 years as well. I was very vocal on the night that John Cena did what he did to Cody. But this match, one of the biggest in the history of WrestleMania, deserves straight down the line commentary. I plan to provide that for you tonight. It is a massive main event in the city that makes champions, Las Vegas, Nevada, on the Strip. Rhodes, Cena, in John Cena's final WrestleMania. Will Cena set the record? Will Cody keep the title? It happens right now.
John Cena. WrestleMania.
We are underway. Rhodes and Cena.
Rhodes and
for the
Cena.
Undisputed Championship. Wade, if you're Cody Rhodes, what do you need to do to keep the title?
You simply need to beat yourself. You historically have competed against John Cena when you were always the underdog. The roles tonight have completely flipped. Today, Cody Rhodes is the hot ornament of WWE, and John Cena is a massive underdog.
Cena.
Pat, can John Cena pull off what many think is the unthinkable tonight?
Absolutely. It's big match John for a reason.
Cena.
Tonight to be a John Cena night, no matter how long it's been since he's got a dub. Because once you get in there, you're going to feel the aura of John Cena. You're going to feel the energy of a stadium with John Cena inside of it. Cody Rhodes has had a lot of big moments. Tonight, his biggest without a doubt.
Shoulder tackle by Cody, and Cena regroups. For John Cena, he won his first world title all the way back in WrestleMania 21 when he defeated the now Hall of Famer JBL. And it was that night I talked to JBL in a bar after that matchup. And he looked at me and Michael, he said, this guy's name is going to be Big Match John. He is going to be massive and big events for the rest of his career, and he has been. Can John Cena do it one more time tonight?
Mm-hmm. We got 5 watching.
John Cena, a little different John Cena than what we've seen in the past. You would think Cody would have a lot of film study capabilities, but we haven't met this John Cena in the ring once. Seemingly taunting the crowd, giving them nasty looks, telling them their bums like he's been doing for the last couple months.
Historically, the high-pitched voices used to cheer for John Cena. The deep voices would boo him. Now, they seem to be in unison. Screw John Cena.
John Cena in his 9th world title match at WrestleMania. For Cody Rhodes, this marks his 4th straight main event at the big show.
John Cena's not scared to use the ropes. He can take a break, not scared to step outside, get a timeout. This is a new John Cena.
I was looking at some statistics earlier. It's interesting. Cody's 0-4 against Cena in his career, but Wade, those numbers can probably be tossed out the window. That was well over a decade ago.
Get on, what was that? Stardust? Who else are we talking about? Very young Cody Rhodes. This is a different animal. John Cena claimed.
Come on, come on, John Cena.
He's missed the last 8 years of growth of Cody Rhodes, who has turned into absolute leading light of this industry.
Cody won the title last year when he finished the story at WrestleMania. He's the crown jewel champion after beating Gunther in Saudi Arabia. And a nice headlock takedown by Cena. Cena needs to keep the pace of this match slow.
Definitely. Anytime the old guard's taking on the young guard, you want to keep that thing in a slow pace.
Scissors applied by Cody Rhodes.
John Cena's got a timeout or two already.
Ooh.
Cody Rhodes sends Cena outside again, and John's got to regroup.
John Cena has just been a step behind from the word go in this one.
Is that age?
Is swarming it.
Is that age?
It's age, it's ring rust. Old Father Time is undefeated. John Cena can cut a great promo.
And Cody with a suicide dive, and Cena's taken out. And Cody Rhodes is fired up tonight. John Cena's taken a lot of personal.
Come on, John Cena.
Over the last few months.
Cody Rhodes has sent a few back as well. Said that John Cena can't wrestle, and now Cody's wrestling as best he's ever done.
Big right hand. I think John Cena wants to prove to the world that he can wrestle tonight. Hence, yet another side headlock on Rhodes, who backs him into the corner.
His best offense so far has been a big right hand. The last thing a heavyweight will lose is his punch. We've seen very much in the way of wrestling from John Cena thus far.
And Cena now stomping away on Cody Rhodes. And now the meanness comes out of Cena. Whatever has set him off into this current state It eats Cena up inside as Cody is driven into the corner. I mean, despite his recent actions, I still stand behind the claim that John Cena is the GOAT, that he is the greatest of all time, and he could prove that tonight.
Tonight's stat, if he became the all-time leader in title reigns, you'd have to say he's the GOAT. As a matter of fact,
deep down, he cannot beat Cody Rhodes in a good clean fight. He has to turn this into a dogfight.
Absolutely, muddy it up a little bit, slow it down a little bit. Old John Cena's a GOAT for a reason. He knows how to win matches.
WrestleMania 20, first time we saw John Cena on the grand stage. Now at WrestleMania 41, it'll be the last time that we see John Cena at WrestleMania. Stop breaking the leg, and John Cena.
Come on, John Cena. Oh.
And a vicious knee to the side of the head.
Well, Cody Rhodes going to be able to go post to post with it, but what if I beat Cody Rhodes down a little bit is the question Cena's asking.
Well, Cena's also been through it all. He's seen it all. He knows all the tricks in the book. Says Cody across the ring with authority. What an Irish whip by Cena.
Extra effort Irish whip, trying to break the back a little bit of Cody Rhodes. Still has that immense power that he's always had.
And I like what John's doing here, Wade, the pace. Slow pace of the matchup, not trying to get himself all tired and out of sorts early on.
Endurance, you're always going to back the younger guy in that kind of situation.
Especially a guy like Cody, who's in the ring each and every week, 3-4 days a week.
He's our champion. He's in his prime.
Yo.
He's got to get him out of that for a night.
Wade, you know better than anyone. You can work out in the gym as much as you want, but it doesn't prepare you for what you have to do inside the wrestling ring.
Oh, you can do miles and miles on the treadmill. Absolutely worthless when you get to game speed in the ring. Try inhaling when you're getting kicked in the gut repeatedly by the likes of John Cena.
And Pat, what we're seeing here is just getting Cody's head a little bit. John sort of dominating, playing with him a little bit.
And it's not like what we've seen before from John. Those are two just big kicks that have cleared out Cody Rhodes. A big lariat there. John Cena's got a new offense apparently. Cody's reeling.
Yeah, another clothesline by Cena. Cover now for the championship. Cody at one.
Something we haven't
John Cena.
Is the amount of pressure on the shoulders of Cody Rhodes. It's not just a championship match here. He is trying to defend the future of this industry, the legacy of that championship that has so much history behind it. that John Cena wants to take home for good.
And wait, it's also the legacy of Cody's family. I did an interview with Cody Rhodes for the Countdown Show. We talked a lot about the tremendous rivalry that Cody's late father, Dusty Rhodes, had with Ric Flair. One of the greatest rivalries in professional wrestling history. And I asked Cody if he felt something like that he couldn't let Ric Flair down. He couldn't allow Cena to beat that title reign. And Cody said he did feel some of that pressure, that he didn't want to let Flair down. He's been such a mentor in his career as well.
And that can be a kryptonite to Cody Rhodes. He does have a certain hero complex at this point as the leading light of this industry, which is an absolute peak. And he feels solely responsible for holding it together.
Nice slam by Cena. Cover. Championship up for grabs. And Cody kicks out. And what I'm seeing out of Cena now is the confidence. It's not a cockiness right now. It's a confidence. John feels like he's back in this thing.
Yeah.
He feels like he's at home.
That's because he's back at home. Exactly, Paul. In between those ropes, that's where John Cena spent most of his life.
The opening 5 minutes of this match, John Cena looked like a dead man walking. This is turned around in a big way. It's the experience factor.
He knows exactly what he's doing, where he's doing.
John in tremendous shape as well as he takes a seat on the top rope and watches Cody make it to his feet. There's the big axe handle right across the top of the head. Cody looks a bit out of sorts here.
Certainly, John Cena knows what to do and when to do it.
We'll talk about the pressure on John Cena's shoulders, the final ever WrestleMania. If he loses this match, what happens to the rest of this retirement tour? Do we just cancel it? Does he go away for good? He kind of has to win here.
I don't think that's the case. I think if he wins in his last one against Cody Rhodes, who hopefully has another 15, and again, he's going to feel great about himself. John Cena said the last time is now. He might be walking out of here as a record-breaking champ.
Wade, so far, this has been a pretty perfect match for John Cena.
Yeah, he rode out an early storm from Cody Rhodes, and now he's dictating the pace and turning this into the kind of fight that John Cena, but just a little too slow on those ropes against the best on planet Earth.
We went back to the well too many times, and our champion's not going to let that happen.
Cody trying to fight back with the big blows, and then a shot right to the eyes. Official,
yes.
Official Chad Patton, I don't believe Sean.
Such a veteran move.
Cover. Kick out.
John Cena just tried to steal a little bit of a cover there because I think the eye gouge had Cody completely out of sorts.
You see him on that pin, just pressing his way right on the chest of Cody Rhodes, making
Six
Cody Rhodes
Watson.
work hard just to kick out.
And look at the smile on Cena's laughing at Rhodes.
It's a wear down factor, gradually grinding down the endurance, the spirit, the will of Cody Rhodes.
Let's go, Cena. Let's go, Cena. Let's go, Cena.
John Cena's ring IQ is just second to none, and we're witnessing that firsthand.
That's why he's the GOAT, Wade. That's why I say that. Cena whipped across the ring by Rhodes. Rhodes runs into a boot again. John Cena, tornado DDT!
Whoa!
Cover, hooks the leg, almost hurt him.
Impressive.
It's turned up the speed real quick. John Cena lifts the boot and a tornado DDT.
John Cena has turned this into a chess game of bouncing with the big artillery at the right moment.
Close Sicilian right now. John Cena's thinking 2-3 moves ahead of Cody Rhodes.
And you don't think about this smile, right? And the laugh.
John Cena.
Cody made such a big deal about Cena can't wrestle, so did the WWE fans. I think Cena's proven a lot of people wrong tonight. And John Cena, shoulder tackle. Uh-oh. We've seen this before. Right? I've never seen this pause before. Remix of sorts.
Every time
Remix
there's
of
a
short.
break in the action, John Cena just mouthing trash to Cody Rhodes.
Another tackle by Cena.
You have to think, is Cody Rhodes' mind moving back in time at this point to his past Stardust or dashing Cody Rhodes when John Cena would eat him alive?
That's a really good point, Wade. I never thought about that, but the mental games that John can play with Cody.
Cena,
Cody
Cena, Cena,
Cena,
Cena,
Cena.
Cena.
To what John Cena was all about, and Cena may be proving that again tonight.
Breaking the psyche of the American Nightmare, and this has gone horribly wrong for the champ.
Look at the slow motion almost that John Cena's doing. Just a matter of fact through the moves.
I mean, you sort of got to applaud what Cena's been able to do tonight.
And we all know where this is headed. Shoulder tackle. Shoulder tackle.
Five knuckle shuffle. Oh.
Cody, hook to the eye.
No five knuckle shuffle.
Cody up over the. Oh, there it is.
Oh.
By Cody.
Little taste of your own medicine, John Cena. Something awakening inside Cody Rhodes. He's ready for a dogfight.
No! Come on! Come on!
Cody's firing up.
John Cena was taking his sweet ass time. Cody was gathering strength.
You understand the reaction from the WWE fans tonight. Many of them wanted the greatest hits from Cena. Cody Cutter from Rhodes. Cover.
Kick out.
Hook to the leg. John kicks
Ooh. Kick out too.
The Cody Cutter has ended matches before. Couldn't end one tonight, but it was hit perfect on the grandest stage.
And now Cody. Speaking of his pops, the late great American Dream. The southpaw unloading. Little bionic elbow, but John Cena didn't.
STF!
Drop toe hold.
Oh.
And Cody Rhodes creates space. Cena.
Add to adjustment. Yo! Come on! No!
An attitude was adjusted.
Add to adjustment.
Broken.
Just when Cody was trying to build him ahead of steam, the AA connecting, and the kick out from Cody, which perhaps not enough yet taken out of the champ, but we are inching closer to a championship change here.
I'm beginning to believe too, Wade.
You can't
John
see
Cena
me.
Turn back the clock a decade.
The last five knuckle shuffle
Of WrestleMania, perhaps. He's got Cody up again, looking for another AA. Cody able to slip down underneath, roll through, shoulders down. Can he get Cena? And a kick right to the face. And Cody blocks. And a right hit by Cody. Cody caught Cena with a right. Rhodes down to the top rope. And a great move by Cena. Wonderful move by the veteran.
Yeah, I can't knock him for that. That was the right move at the right moment. You don't like it. It's not something historically John Cena would have turned to, but these are desperate times in the final year of the career of John Cena.
It showcases that Cena still has that feel. Did exactly what he needed to do.
Oh,
Cena to the second rope. John Cena
super,
put an exclamation point on the main event of WrestleMania Sunday.
super AA.
Cody on his shoulders. Cena with an AA in all the way for the 17th
Yes.
world title.
Oh no!
A super AA followed by panic in the eyes of John Cena.
How quickly the confidence goes away with this avalanche AA from the second rope by Cena. He thought he had him. We thought he had him. Cody stayed alive.
And this is the moment the master plan starts cracking in the mind of John Cena, who has dictated 90% of the matchup, hit his nuclear weapon, and it simply didn't work. He's underestimated the resolve of Cody Rhodes.
John Cena's rolling through the Rolodex of moves throughout the past 21 years of WrestleManias. What is it going to take to put Cody Rhodes away?
Cena from the top rope. Cody Rhodes caught it! Stacks him up! Kick out by Cena.
Well, that's just answered the question for me. How deep can John Cena dig when he's on defense, when he's taking heat, when he's getting beaten around the ring? And that was a massive, massive impact high on the neck and shoulders of John Cena. And he had an answer for that. How much longer?
Well, that's the problem. The longer this match goes, the better off it is for Cody Rhodes. Top rope for Cody. Cody caught it from up top. He caught Cena to retain.
Kick out.
Hook of the leg.
Yes.
Both of them have hit their best shot on each other.
I love you, BB
Huge
Summer.
question mark about whether John Cena can reach his historical best on the offense. Yes, but taking a beating too, and he's still kicking out after some of Cody Rhodes' greatest hits.
And again, guys, John Cena has nothing to lose here. This is his last WrestleMania. John Cena is playing with house money in Vegas. Cody Rhodes has all the pressure on his shoulders tonight.
John Cena's been in Hollywood.
Oh, looking for crossroads. John Cena turns it around. Cena with Cody up again. Looking for another AA. A third one tonight. And now he's going to turn it around. John Cena turning back the clock. The STFU from John Cena.
Come on.
Cody Rhodes scrambling for his dear life, scrambling to keep a hold of the championship.
The hold that gave Cena championships. Cody Rhodes trying to drag himself to the bottom rope.
Come on, John Cena.
Championship reign could be fading. Cena desperately trying to put him away.
Bite his arm. Do whatever you have to.
Drives it back to the center of the ring again. Cena gonna lock it in one more time.
Get the hell out of there, Cody.
Cody Rhodes, can he somehow survive? Cody could be fading. This could be it for Rhodes' over 1 year reign as champion.
No. The goat's trying to tap him out or knock him out or pass him out in the middle of the ring.
Cody trying to dig down deep, all the grit, the determination, everything he worked for to finish the story last year is on the line here tonight. Can he make it to the bottom rope? Can Cody make it to the bottom rope?
John Cena
drags it back again.
No, you cannot.
And Cody turns it around.
Oh! The ref.
Well, Cody's out there. There's been so much sucked out of him already.
Cody Rhodes from behind. Crossroad to Cena. The problem is there's no official. Cody has the title retained. Champ Patton is out.
Well, sometimes you don't have to be the better man. You have to be the luckier man. And John Cena just came up with all of the
Come on, John Cena. Win.
Taking out the referee. Cena was a beaten man there.
And Cody now trying to check on the official, get him waking up. Now he's actually looking to the back to see if we can send another official down. Meanwhile, John Cena, you never would have seen Cena do this in the past. But John Cena has exposed the steel turnbuckle here, ripping the pad off.
While the ref's still out of it, John Cena says, I'll do whatever I please.
And now Cody and Cena exchanging blows at a critical moment of this match. And Cody head off the steel. And a second time off the steel.
It's like a hammer to the head.
And Cena now. With his, is that the fourth day A? Cover. Pat's back in it. Cody can.
Yo. That's his fourth AA.
And now John Cena is beginning to believe what Cody Rhodes is all about.
Well, it suddenly feels in John Cena's mind like
come on,
mission impossible.
bro. Come on, John Cena. Oh.
Wait a minute. Well, he was at WWE World earlier today. Travis Scott is here.
Yeah.
The Jack boys are in the building too. Shaq West and Chase Lee. The Cactus Jack crew is at Wrestlemania. And we know what Travis Scott did to Cody Rhodes back in Elimination Chamber. One of the Jack boys too on the way, Wade, and it feels like things have just gotten a bit interesting.
It seems like you're a massive fanboy of Travis Scott. I think he's a cheap shot artist.
What the hell? Bro! This is Cena match. I'm like waiting currently.
You don't think he's here because The Rock told him to be here? Come on.
I don't like it at all.
He's also the man who created the official theme of WrestleMania. Fiend.
And Scott just slowly sauntering down to the ring. Cody Rhodes is a beaten heap in the middle of the ring. And John Cena all smiles for the arrival of Travis Scott.
Let me help you up here, friends, says John Cena to Travis Scott. Travis Scott on the apron, calling the shots.
A dangerous situation here. Cody Rhodes up fighting back. Cody now went after Scott and dropped to the floor. And now Cody Rhodes goes back to Cena. Cody Rhodes looking for a crossroads on John Cena. Crossroads on Cena. Here's the cover. And Travis Scott just pulled the official.
Yo.
Pat is out again. Well, referee Chad Patton couldn't make any sort of call because apparently he was knocked out when he hit the floor.
Cody's inviting Travis Scott into the ring.
Cody owes Travis Scott a major receipt.
Travis Scott is actually going to walk in the ring on Cody Rhodes.
Knock his teeth out, Cody.
You got to be kidding me.
What the hell?
Oh no! Cody Rhodes isn't going to let that happen again. Rhodes has got him in position. Crossroads! I get those goosebumps every time. Cody Rhodes hits that. Travis Scott gets crossroaded out of WrestleMania. Meanwhile, guys. Cody, turn around, Cody. Turn around,
Title.
Cody. John Cena's in the ring with the championship.
Cena
with the championship. And Cody Rhodes in a tug of war with Cena over the title, and Cody now has it. And Cena begging off. John Cena said to Cody Rhodes, at some point you're going to have to make a choice.
Do it, Cody.
Be a good guy. What Cody Rhodes gonna choose?
Oh.
And he chose to be the good guy, and John Cena just kicked him in the
In the nuts.
Well, there's your kryptonite, Cody.
John
And
Cena.
John Cena has absolutely no problem being
Oh.
a bad guy. Cody Rhodes wanted to do it fair and square. John Cena didn't give a damn. Chad Patton is back.
You cannot be a perfect
Cena now,
ambassador.
covered by Cena, covered by Cena. Patton's in the ring.
Over.
John Cena.
Yes!
John Cena is the 17-time world champion.
Yes! Must! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Hell yeah!
In fact, you probably hate it. But at the end of the day, like it or not, John Cena is the GOAT. There is no longer a debate. For the
17 times.
John Cena is the greatest of all time.
Call it what you want, Cole. That was a bunch of bullcrap.
I agree with
John
you, Wade.
Cena is the biggest piece of garbage I have ever witnessed in this industry.
Wade, I agree
Yes,
with you.
sir!
You, John.
Yes, sir! The GOAT!
Didn't win 16 world titles being a nice guy. He was the dirtiest player in the game. John Cena did the same thing tonight, and he set the record at WrestleMania. Travis Scott came out to assist. Check West and Chase B are here. He used the title off of Cody's head, and here we are, celebrating the greatest of all time when it was all
17.
said and done. It is going to be an interesting Pat McAfee show.
I thought it was going to be like The Rock and Rollins and Paul Heyman like help Cena to win.
What was an incredible main event up to the
Which I heard on YouTube.
Travis Scott saved John Cena. Then he went to smack Cody in again. He found
Yes,
himself
sir.
on the wrong end of the crossroads at WrestleMania. But this was the moment of truth. Remember John Cena? Cena said a little bit ago that, Cody, you're going to have to make a choice at some point. Do you want to be the good guy or do you want to be the bad guy? Cody decided he wanted to be a good guy, and it cost him the championship because John Cena had no issue tonight being that badass SOB. And because of what he did, John Cena now stands at the pinnacle of professional wrestling with a 17th World Championship at his final WrestleMania.
John Cena may well have the goal, but he is not the leader of this industry. Not after this disgraceful performance. 20 years of hustle, loyalty, and respect spat back in the face of anyone who stood shoulder to shoulder with John Cena.
17.
You know my feelings.
17.
For many, many years, and I still respect him. But tonight, John Cena has done it. John Cena has become the GOAT. Greatest of all time, alongside Travis Scott, might be an unbeatable duo. Don't forget, folks, the post show is coming up. Joe Testator Company with plenty to break down tonight. I want to thank everyone.
Cena.
The over 124,000 that showed up at Allegiant Stadium over the past couple of nights. Everyone that attended every event here
He falls.
in Las Vegas during WrestleMania week, and we're not done yet. We got Monday Night Raw, the Raw after
Tomorrow, live
Raw
stream.
night here in Vegas. Good night, everybody, from Sin City. For Wade Barrett, who had a tremendous debut on the commentary desk in WrestleMania. To my buddy and partner, Pat McAfee. I'm Michael Cole. The post show is next. We'll see you tomorrow night on Monday Night Raw.
Oh. Shit. Oh. Huh? Woo! John Cena. The GOAT. Thank you, Cena. John Cena. Se- 2000. Oh. 17. Yo.
The career's more at stake when you wear your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I'm sipping that kombucha, either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the E right now. Oh my God, that's right. Well, alright, tryna fight in the night. Come alive, ain't it sweet? Ain't it? Ain't it? Ain't it?
This is the scene high above Las Vegas, live above WrestleMania 41's conclusion at Allegiant Stadium, where 64,000 fans are spilling outside after history was just made. The WrestleMania
17.
is presented by Xfinity. Stream all the WWE action with Wi-Fi built for the biggest moments. Xfinity, the Wi-Fi is booming. Joe Tessitore, Big E, and Peter Rosenberg with you. You talk about big moments. We just had one. John Cena is now the undisputed WWE champion, defeating Cody Rhodes in what will go down as controversial and for some distasteful fashion. Big E, we're going to dig in for the better course of the next hour plus. We will hear from everybody from the podium. We hope to hear and get a report as well as listening in to what John Cena says when he goes to the press conference. We'll go right to the highlights. Big E, as we do, your first reaction to what took place.
Look, John Cena came out with a no-frills entrance. He didn't come out in new gear. He wasn't here to impress the fans. He wasn't here to cater to the fans. All he was here to do is win the WWE Championship and unseat Ric Flair and become a 17-time world champion.
This was earlier in the match. Back and forth they would go. This was a critical moment as Chad Patton, the referee, was knocked down and out. And Cody Rhodes would look to counter.
Have a nice day. Later. Bye. Good night. And I love you, BB Summer. Mwah.
Yeah, at that moment you go,